Hello, everybody. We're here. Rob is back from his blood oath. And we got some exciting news, and I want to say it before it shows up down below here. We have a sponsor for tonight's episode. Our sponsor tonight is Canadian Dice, who has generously given us a code for 10% off anything you order. Just put in the Vectaire at canadiandice.ca and you will get 10% off your purchase. And, we'll get, we give Ryan some business and, we're friends, so it works out. Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is.
Hey, we have a sponsor tonight.
We do.
Just showed up on stream.
Yeah, it did. I wanted to say it before it showed up on stream. Thank you so much, Ryan at Canadian Dice. You can go check out his stuff. He just poured a bunch of new dice, and they are beautiful. So you should definitely go and take a look at that, because it's pretty awesome. That's all I've got. Oh, no, it's not. I'm going to shill our own shit now. If you haven't seen our Instagram or Twitter, first of all, shame on you. And second, we are actually doing something crazy, Artemis and I, for the month of October. We are playing 26 out of 31 days. We have a wonderful Spooktober for Extra Life going on. It is for Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, it is a program for Children's Miracle Network hospitals to provide them with games and systems and support in general, particularly for the long-term kids who are stuck in their hospital beds, having to go in and out of treatment pretty much every day. It is a cause that's near and dear to my heart. I was a MAC kid, which is McMaster Children's Hospital in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I almost died when I was born, but because of the work of the MAC kids, I survived, and I'm here to bring you lovely D&D, and I want to give back to them. So any donations directly to my page will go to McMaster's Children's Hospital. The team is still forming. I'm hoping to get all of the Dungeon Masters that are coming up for our Spooktober event to join the team. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, if you're watching. And they can choose their own hospital to raise funds for, or it'll just go into the Children's Miracle Network and it will go to where it's needed most. So go ahead and check us out over on Extra Life. I'll put the link up in the chat box in a minute. And help us reach our goal so we can give some kids some fun, because it sucks being sick and stuck in bed. Up there now. Guess we'll jump right into session, because we've been hanging out.
I got one thing I want to say.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So, our buddy Hunter over at Warlocks and Waffles, he got married on Saturday, so congratulations, Hunter.
Yay,
we love you very much,
Hunter.
and congratulations.
Yeah. Actually, that doesn't remind me. I've got something else.
Boy.
Artemis and I will be in a one-shot with Hammer of the Gods podcast for on Saturday. Saturday?
Yes, Saturday, 2 p.m.
On their channel. We are doing a riff on Ocean's 11. It is Ocean's Elven. It is an underwater casino heist. I'm super psyched about it. I will be playing Chloe, who is a orc that thinks she's an elf, and had cosmetic surgery to make herself appear more elf-like. It's really just ears. And anybody who says she isn't an elf, their ears end up around her neck. So
that's a reasonable response.
Yeah. She's a Drarbarian, a druid barbarian. So it's going to be lots of fun. Keelai, what are you playing?
I'm playing Zenny the Warlock. Yeah, it'll be fun. I've never played a Warlock before, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nuts. We have some wonderful people that are joining us. for the game, and Rick over at Hammer the Gods podcast will be DMing for us. And yeah, it's just gonna be awesome and lovely, and I can't wait.
Yeah,
I thought that you were about to say, speaking of marriage, Artemis and I got married.
Yeah, that's
Like,
totally what I thought too. I was like,
I'm
I'm
already
like,
married.
okay, like,
mazel tov.
Sorry, I'm married
did
already. I'm
Vince
taking,
hear about this?
I'm gonna say, did somebody tell Vince?
it didn't happen.
He was there
so-
too. Who do you think took the pictures?
He took it.
Anyway,
Mhm.
so where we left off at the last session, Athelstan was getting his ass kicked.
No, he was kicking ass because you said that I won every fight.
You did, but you're hurting. You're hurting.
Yeah.
now.
I wasn't hurting as much because apparently somebody, not naming names, fucked up Athelstan's character sheet a little bit. So there were more hit points last time than there are today.
Yeah.
Wondering
That-
when I saw that on
I
that.
still don't understand. I don't
know
understand.
either. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how you
Like
got
literally
that
my
many.
max HP that it could be at this level would be 66 and I was at 67.
Yeah. I have no idea.
And now all of a sudden I'm at 46. How did I lose 20 HP?
I recalculated it.
I'm so confused.
and
What
that's
about
you would be
Gabriella?
at. What about Gabriella?
Better.
She's at 88.
She's also a higher level than you guys are.
Didn't know that.
What?
Yep.
Then why isn't she doing all the fighting?
Nobody's
Not-
asked
Because I-
her.
We're not fighting right. We're not like in a fight.
It had a whole lot of downtime to be like, hey, who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Y'all
Can you
don't
tell
talk
us
to her just
about
because she ain't
yourself?
got a tongue. Damn.
Yeah. You know, you're just ignoring your NPCs.
We all
I'm
just,
surprised
like,
you know their
learned-
names.
I
at this
literally,
point.
I had a puppet show for Valish and Gabriella because Dez was asleep and maybe he murdered somebody.
Oh, who found
No.
the fat bib?
Uh,
No, found him not here tonight.
Speaking of Dez, Jeremy will be here in about 45 minutes to an hour. He just had to work late
Mm-hmm.
tonight, but he will be here eventually. Sly is at a festival or something this weekend. I don't know.
Murdering son of a bitch.
Committing more murder.
So, again, where we last left off before we got into the hit point debacle, which I
You
don't
at
know
least
how it
just give me
happened.
like 7 more hit points, like max, because this is ridiculous.
No, I calculated it. I did it on average, and that's what it came out to.
Average
I-
for fantasy grounds or average in real life?
Yes.
I did both. I rolled hit die, and then I rebuilt your character to see what it would go up to.
Hmm.
And I took the in-between of that. Because I didn't want to rip you off. So,
You
That's
couldn't
what
give
it
me
is.
the higher run.
no.
Nah.
I was feeling super reckless. My bad, everybody.
Yeah. Athelstan is hurting pretty bad.
What?
They were part of a knuckle boxing ring that they had found within the city of New Tempest. And just
Went there.
as...
Do the thing. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Went there because it's the only place in town where people were actually out and about. And the 2 people that went with me were supposed to be like gathering information. And guess who didn't do that?
The 2 people who were
And
with
killed somebody too.
you. Yeah. I was
My
getting
family
to
just
do with
decided to
that?
get Five Guys, but I
Right,
already
he
ordered a
deserved it.
burrito.
So.
So while Athelstan was in this knuckle boxing ring, Sly and Keli were supposed to do some information gathering. Instead, Sly hit somebody over the head with a shoe, as is her nature, and killed them.
Wasn't it with Athelstan's boot too?
It was with Athelstan's boot, yes. And when I mean outright killed them, I mean doubled their hit points because they were a commoner with 3 hit points. So, with the shoe...
And she did 8.
she
So
did
Athelstan did it because it was.
Oh no, Maggie.
With the hot
Hello,
spot.
Why
Roboto.
am I feeling? Fuck.
A little bit, a little bit. It's
The
better
hot
than it
spot has
usually
failed
is.
us.
Oh, there she goes.
There you go, Cedar.
Did I
Cedar
got a
dead.
disc?
Oh, it was Cedar. I thought it would be. Oh,
Cedar.
well
What the
then.
fuck happened?
I don't know.
I'm here still.
I just assumed because you were going robot-y, it was you. Anyway.
This-
So
Yeah,
Screw-
sorry. I assumed it was you too because, like, I'm sorry. That was weird. I don't know what just happened.
The stream is cursed already.
yeah, it seems like it. So while the three of you were at the
Blame
docks, not doing what you intended to do, another murder took place. You haven't found it yet. Nobody's gone to investigate it. However, you did hear the warning signs go off. The explosions that usually preface somebody trying to gain access from the outer gates had gone off. And as you went outside, the red pyres that were all lit around the outside walls were now yellow. I think they were yellow.
Yep.
Thank you, Keelai.
Yes,
Thank
they
you.
were. I watched that. I watched
Looking
it
at my
yesterday.
notes.
I'm like, wait, did I say yellow or did I say blue? Fuck.
As far as I knew
Yellow.
as far as I knew, we didn't go outside.
No, the guards had just kicked the door in or
Yeah.
opened the door or something when
But we could see the
ended,
yellow
so-
glow
You
from
can see the
door or
yellow
whatever.
glow instead of like a reddish hue that it was.
Now we're
Okay.
all gonna be held for questioning.
Precisely.
Just ignore that guy who's dead in the background, though.
No, he's in the ocean. It's fine.
Oh yeah, he was fed to the fishies.
I love how also prior to this, while like there was like a whole puppet show going on over in the tavern,
Yes, there was.
choreographed and performed by Atlas and Atlas's hooves and hands and whatnot. But also Atlas was the only one doing any Scooby-Doo shit. It's like, wait, The whole time I thought, like when the bartender went missing, I thought that that Atlas was just being Atlas. Lo and behold, turns out that the bartender that they were concerned about is actually the one that got dead. I was like, oh,
Atlas
I
has
was like, oh, I'll be
anxiety,
good.
but sometimes having so much anxiety leads to consequences coming true, further validating his extreme anxiety.
It's like, oh, look, here comes a consequence.
And they were Atlas, Gabriella,
Valish.
and Valish. They were like coming back to the inn at this point. Like we were like near the door.
Yes, you were just near the door when the lights kind of changed. Alaric was up in the walls, actually, on the other
Mhm.
side of the city. So he
Because
didn't
we just
see-
talked to Alaric, and
We
I was
totally
like, Alaric.
Totally thought that the explosions were Alaric's cannon, and we were like, fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll start at the inn because let's make them sweat a little bit. So Gabriella, Valish, Atlas, you guys are at the inn. Alaric, you were just heading back upstairs when the lights changed and the explosions went off.
Don't forget that Atlas has now been given a word for their sexuality now
Yes.
by Valish.
Yes, that was very important.
Mm-hmm. Atlas came out as asexual.
Yes. Atlas is just an innocent being.
He is an innocent being.
And
Yeah.
that is what
Instagram.
fantasy rounds.
Fucking fantasy.
Oh no. So Atlas, seeing the lights light up and hearing the big explosion, he like does the thing where like like a horse goes ee.
He rears.
All right.
Yeah.
If he's inside, he's banging his head on a girder or something.
No, they're still outside. Does everybody survive my rearing?
When you rear, do you like grab your hips like whoa?
No, they're like also up like double up.
Oh my god.
His arms are in the air, he's just like, ah!
Sometimes they're like straight up like you're on an amusement park, depending on the mood.
Oh my gods.
So Gabrielle's on my back. Does she survive my?
Yeah.
Fucking horse.
She's pretty dexterous, and she's got thighs that could kill you. So
Oh,
It's like level 9.
yeah.
level
She's
9
good.
thighs. Just in her thigh stat.
They have spell
I would
slots,
go.
too.
I would go look at the walls, and I would say, do you think Alaric's all right, or should we go back to Dez?
Are we outside or are we inside the?
You were just heading back into the inn, but I'll say you haven't gone all the way in yet when it went off.
Okay.
Wasn't I like right outside the inn, like right on the wall right outside the inn?
Yep.
So they should pretty much know that it wasn't me blowing stuff up.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't Alaric. You're familiar with the way his cannon sounds, and given how it happened, so the pyres that are burning on the outside wall, they basically exploded, shot fireworks into the sky, and then changed bright yellow.
The goblet of fire.
So
We gotta.
definitely was not Alaric.
Which way do we go?
Well, I mean, I could set something up like that, but it wasn't me.
Front gate?
You're pretty close to the front gate. You can go check that out if you wanted to.
Is that where the explosion occurred, or were they all over?
It was closer to the fort, the central fort. Not from the fort, but like on the outside wall.
Right.
Around like the west or the east wall of the fort.
East wall explosions.
Steer the ship, Valish. I am the ship.
Okay, so when we came into this town,
Mhm.
did the fireworks come off of the same place, or?
No, the way you entered was a little bit different. There was this brass bowl outside that you put, or Athelstan lit something small inside of it, and it sent off a smaller firework. But essentially the same sort of thing, more of an alert for people who can't hear, as opposed to anything visual or sound-based as what just happened. So the sound was very loud, and it was enough to like rattle window panes and floors and stuff, because it was literally the one went off and then the rest got set off. So it was a succession of explosions around the edges of the city.
Okay. And Dez is in the building, correct?
Dez is in his room, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast message at him.
Okay.
Dez, get up. We're going to the fort.
Yeah, that how you say, okay. I will stay here and hold down the fort.
You come with us.
I cannot at this time.
You still in your underwear?
No, he was naked.
No.
Remember?
I am not in my underpants. No.
Ooh.
Fine. Hold down the fort.
I will do so.
Is that what he
And
calls
I
his
steer the ship to the fort.
So steering Atlas, if Atlas is okay with it, towards the fort.
Yes, they call me Horsey McHorse.
I am the
Oh.
ship.
Horsey McHorseface.
But my face is actually not very horse-like. It's actually my body. So it's a misnomer.
Well, you are half. Never mind. Sorry, I'm not there. Cedar's not there.
No.
Cedar the barefoot in Affy's D&D universe. Damn, I know, right?
You're just an NPC in the background commenting.
Wow.
Little did they know that this
No,
single
see a barefooted
innocuous act
Gerblin run
would,
past.
would result in their imminent death. Why?
So Eddie,
How imminent?
immediate, instantaneous. You see it, it's done. Too late. So heading
Never
towards the
make
fort, you trek up the path. There's the bookstore on your right. You go a little bit further past that, and you find a body. There are several guards standing around it, and they immediately draw swords and point them directly at you three.
We saw the fireworks. Signed.
Okay. Lieutenant Gray steps out from this group and kind of... Oh, yes. You lot. You hearing folk that came in, and everything bad has been happening since that started. You should return to the inn. There's no need for your services here.
Can Atlas take a look at the body to see who it is?
Sure, make a
He's
perception
tall.
check.
I perceive them. Fantasy
is
Grounds is
Atlas?
closed. Hold on.
You can
Are you,
roll
like,
real dice or Google dice.
Yeah, I just don't know my
Okay.
modifier.
Are you like 16 or 17 hands high?
That is a. Well, I don't know my modifier.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up. Plus
I
3.
have it in our server.
Plus 3.
Okay, that is an 18.
So you kind of like just peek over the head of Lieutenant Gray and the guards that are sort of more or less curtained around this body. And it is a blue-skinned tiefling. And you can see that not only has their throat been ripped out, their entire chest cavity has been dug into and split open. Everything inside that area is gone.
Do I have to roll anything after I saw that?
Yes.
Yeah, you can roll for a stress effect, so give me a wisdom saving throw.
I shouldn't have said anything. What's my modifier?
Wisdom saving throw is plus 6.
A 20 dirty.
Dirty 20? Okay, so you're okay. You get a
Oh.
little, ugh, this is really gross, because it's literally like the lungs and the heart and the esophagus and all of that awful
Delicious.
offal in there is
Literally
gone.
awful.
I love offal. It's delicious and healthy, and we should use every part of the animal if we eat it.
Sordid, salted,
Yeah.
awful.
And you're talking about a corpse on the ground. Yep, that's great.
No, Atlas has been saying this. I'm on my soapbox. I get off my soapbox
like
and back into the Atlas horse suit I wear to play D&D. And I say,
You recognize this person as Kilek.
yeah, and I kind of like, I walk backwards.
Thanks for the sub.
Thank you. And then I
Welcome.
kind of walk. Then I start walking away. Like, oh no, oh no. I assume Valish is translating what they're saying too. Is that true?
Yeah, I would say Valish or Gabriella. Well, Gabriella can't tell you, but
Yeah.
she picked up the whole conversation. Valish, you can understand and translate it at will. They basically told you to go back to the inn and you're not needed here.
Close the fuck off.
Pasta. And then
Yeah, we can go get some pasta.
yeah, no, I saw the cat. Atlas
Oh.
would say we should go find the others. Maybe Alaric first, because if they're suspicious of us, you know, since he's working with them, he would maybe be in the most trouble, or he would have the most persuasion to make them not angry at us.
Drink.
Oh,
For the wind blows cold.
All right, Alaric, what are you doing?
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. So I would say you probably made it back up onto the wall at that point. So you're able to kind of like move down the corridors, the parapets, to see overhead of everything. Make a perception check.
Eight.
Fantasy Grounds.
So you can
Very bu-
see that there is a group of guards and a bloody mess in the middle of the road. That's it. And then you see your friends approach the guards and then get turned away.
Wait, did you say that there is blood this time?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Hmm.
Are there any other guards up on the parapet?
Yeah, there's a couple that are sort of rubbernecking around where you are.
I would sign to the nearest one what is going on.
Another murder. It was Kilek of the inn.
And that hearing that, he'd be like, "No shit. We were just never mind." He'd be saying that to himself, not anything else. But he'd be like, "What? Any idea what's going on?"
Nothing that we've been informed of.
He'd just, at that point, he'd probably just go back to what he was doing, keeping an eye out.
Okay. So Atlas and Valish, you guys are heading to find Alaric?
Yeah.
And Gabriella.
And Gabriella, yes. Don't look at me like that. Okay. So we'll flip over to the docks then, where Athelstan, Keelai, and Sly are. And at this moment, a couple of guards have basically crashed into the warehouse. And almost immediately, everybody there begins to scatter. The Kenku bartender begins to yell, "Scatter! Scatter! Scatter! Scatter!" over and over and over again.
I look at Athelstan real quick. Is he and Mina still there? Is
Yeah.
Mina still there?
Mina is still standing there, and despite the cacophony of noise from the guards and the Kenku, and everybody yelling and trying to be distracting and helping people out the windows and out the doors, she's just standing there watching Athelstan.
He's watching her. He's distracted. So very seldom. Yeah. He's just I guess he's standing there breathing heavy. He knows that I don't know. I don't think he's aware of what's going on kinda, but nothing else matters right now.
There was a warehouse door kind of right by where we were, right?
Yeah.
Can I shove Sly out that door and then go back to Athelstan?
100%.
Okay.
So with all of Athelstan's gear, you shove Sly out the door.
He's half naked right now.
Yes, he is.
No
Well-
no shoes. But yeah, he's all he makes up for in the lack of clothing in all the blood he's covered in.
Yes, that's true.
A lot of not his own, some of his own. He does that thing, that feign, he does that at me, and he takes a hard step forward and just kind of.
She doesn't move. Her head does turn to the side, however, as Keelai arrives.
It's
Just enough to acknowledge her.
kind of
He I'm assuming that given the look that Athelstan had on his face, and given how Mina is looking at him, she kind of understands who she is.
I think
not
rolled for
really.
it last week.
Yeah.
I think I did too, but I can't remember.
You
I for sure know that look on his face.
You know the look on his face, for sure. You understand that there is something unsaid going on between the two of them because you have experienced it before with Rirka.
Mm-hmm.
Putting two and two together, you are an intelligent Asmar. You're pretty sure this is the person that Athelstan speaks to on the regular.
Okay. So Keelai would just kind of nod in respect to Mina, and then look at Athelstan and say, "We gotta go."
Kind of jerks his head to one side, go. Kind of just looks around. He looks at me and he's like,
As soon as you glance away from her, when you look back, she's gone.
"No fair."
You-
Can he do a perception check,
Sure.
that kind of visceral kind of one,
Yep.
Or is
Go ahead
that
and make a perception check.
would you say that's a perception? Or would you say that's Arcana or something?
Whichever you prefer, Arcana or Perception.
I don't know. However, they're connected.
Nature?
Open the flap of my bag and let my halo out.
It like zings up from your bag and spins around a couple times as it reattaches itself.
That's another
Yep.
3. Literally, what the fuck?
So
So
I would
7
say
total.
you're aware of how Mina is, and your senses right now are pretty heightened. So
Oh, yeah,
you just hear the
His eyes are
faintest-
big. He's breathing heavy.
Yeah,
Just
so
like,
you hear the faintest laugh of hers.
oh, he's
outside.
bolting that. He's bolting that direction. He's
Yeah.
heading that way. Just
So-
like just like does that like football that like thing where he like turns around to dodge around Kila and just goes after her.
So Kilai, you turn and there are 2 guards just staring at you, manacles in hand. What do you do?
What's up?
Knowing Keeley. She just... Okay, so she reaches in and, like, pulls out her insignia that she
Okay.
has from the war and, like, shows her rank for the first time ever. And she just says, or, like, signs to them, I'm here to help. What happened? Like, what's wrong?
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Oh, that was almost really good.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Still pretty good though. The guards kind of glance at each other. Again, that sort of unsaid bond between them.
Mhm.
And they don't relax per se, but they do sort of come to an at ease
Yeah.
stance.
And like Helio will immediately go into like soldier stance.
And one of them reports to you that there has been another murder.
Ooh,
Kilek,
where?
east side of the fort.
Could you
can
open
you
up
show
a
me?
map on of the town?
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
map. Thank you. Nitepis. Thanks, Happy.
You're welcome. Gotta throw you guys on it so you can actually see one. Was there? You're out here.
If Sly hadn't killed that guy, Keelai would have just ripped him a new one and he would have had to have lived with it.
Probably.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I was so scared. I was like, oh shit, is Keelai right there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like right next to Sly when that happened. So she was about to go all Mama Bear on her, and then Sly
And
killed
then
him.
just like,
so
yeah, and she just like sunk
she
to
was like, oh, okay.
It's like, aw. Like Athelstan, like stuck above his door, like waiting for another assassin.
I think that's everybody. Alright, so it is a little bit spread out, but the entire party is accounted for on the map right now.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Dez. There we are.
We're like lower left,
Mhm.
Athelstan.
Yeah, I see. So east side of the fort. That's over by the bookshop, right?
Or upper middle Atlas.
What?
Or upper middle if you couldn't find us.
Sorry, something happened. Okay, let me find.
Could you drop like a token where the
Oh fuck.
commotion is?
Where the
Oh, there I am.
Oh, I forgot how to use the map on Fantasy Grounds. Hold on. This is my fault. Hold on.
Yeah, I forgot how to put it in the background too.
I see Sly and Apple. Oh.
His name
Apple stand.
Apple Stan.
Full stand.
Apple stand.
Where am I?
Upper middle.
Upper right.
I keep on.
Middle.
Grab the little gold thing in the corner and shift
Oh, I
up
found us.
northeast. There you go.
Found us. Where are we going?
Thank you, Effie.
You're welcome.
Nowhere. We're just there.
Oh, hello.
That building to the southeasterly direction from them. That's the bookshop. That's the bookshop, right?
Yes.
Okay. Double
The
check.
one directly east of the fort. Yes, that is the bookshop.
Interesting.
Kind of looks like a heart.
It does. Cool.
Oh, there. Okay.
How do you put the back in the map round? How do you put the map in the background again?
Right click on it and then go to minimize.
Ah, you are correct.
That happens sometimes.
Oh no, I wanted to come. No, I wanted it to be the back.
Oh, in that case, there's an arrow on the top taskbar. Just push that up.
I don't know how to summon it again. Fuck. I'm 1,000 years old. I'm so sorry, Abby.
You're okay.
Ah! Okay.
Get it?
Open toggle toolbar. Zoom to fit.
So
Nope.
above the toggle toolbar, there's the gray bar at the top.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
The
just had
arrow
to
up.
find the arrow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Blessings to you all. Merry Christmas.
All right, so Athelstan, you run out of the warehouse and you essentially collide with Sly, who still has all your things, and all of your things go flying across the ice, hitting the boat in front of you, and just coming to settle on the ice floe.
He does like the. Where'd she go?
Ow! Where'd who
Sorry.
go? I'm right here.
Sorry, bestie. And he's like looking around. Where'd she go?
Oh, you said bestie. Where'd who go? The
I'm
turtle?
gonna make another check.
Sure.
That's a nat 20. 24.
You don't see her. You do see the turtle that Sly had mentioned and a couple of crew members kind of scuttling up onto the boat. And it makes you thirsty.
Starts grabbing up all his stuff. Gotta go.
All right, make a dexterity saving throw.
For the ice.
Mm-hmm.
He's barefoot too.
You are.
Actually, that would be more purchase though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I have more purchase when I'm
And you're
when
sweaty.
I'm shoeless.
So yeah, there would be more purchase. You can do it at advantage if you want to.
Dex save. Advantage. I'm learning how to use this. Wow.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Yeah, you have no trouble. You're still riding your adrenaline high, and you know your masochistic streak is just so happy right now.
He just like skids over to like an ice skater, like skids over
Yeah.
to his shit and starts and picks it all up and stuff, shoves
Yeah.
the thing back in the bag and just like slings it over his shoulder. Come on.
Yep. So barefoot and everything, you and Sly start making haste. And where are you going?
We're gonna beat feet over to. Let me just. Excuse me. Character sheet. Thank you. We are going to beat feet through the. We went out the back, right? Or we went out.
You
the
went out
front?
the back of the warehouse. Yep.
But we are by the docks. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, I guess I perceive the ocean side of the docks as the front. My apologies.
Okay.
I guess cut to the you could cut to the right, but it's kind of jagged over there and it's gonna be more slippery. So, gonna cut to the main path.
Okay.
And try and keep. What's that? It's the western gate, I think. That little building there, right?
Yeah, the western
No.
gate was where you tracked Jeannie's footprints to.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll head in that general direction. I'm trying
Okay.
to remember where
Are you
the
being
inn where the
stealthy,
inn was.
or are you
Yeah,
just
like
run?
I would like to be stealthy because
Okay,
like
go ahead and
somebody
make a stealth
running
check.
from the scene would not be great. I have to summon my character sheet again. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Double click your portrait on the top
Yeah.
above the
Where'd it
chat
come
bar.
Yep. Thanks. Bing. Donk. Bink dink bink dink 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 dink. What does that mean? There's like a little dude next to that. 21. 19, excuse me.
All right, yep. You and Sly are slipping along, heading towards the western gate. Keli, you've just had the report that Kilek has been killed.
Yeah, I asked, like I signed to them, can you show me?
Absolutely, and they take you out towards the murder site.
Okay.
As you're heading up that way, Atlas, Gabriella, and Baelish, who are riding Atlas, come by. I'm just gonna
You
move
can see
everybody.
Atlas is like he's looking a little pale. He doesn't look so good. Keelek, he's disemboweled.
That's the correct word.
It is, but it doesn't make me feel any better about it. It wasn't just, he didn't just die, he was brutally, horribly, attacked and killed. Like, this isn't normal levels of brutality. Does it look like professionally done? Like somebody like knew how to do this versus somebody just like randomly trying to eat them all up?
Make a medicine check.
So was it more like an animal?
Yeah.
Atlas see the first one? Did Atlas see Olivia?
Fuck. I rolled a nat 1.
You're not sure. It was horrifying, and you just kind of got a quick look, assessed that it was Kilek, and that was it.
I would tell Keli, like, you have a better stomach than me. They're not too happy with us, but if you wanna, I'm not recommending you do it, but you might know more than me. Excuse me, I kind of turn around because I don't feel so good all of a sudden.
Okay, you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Baelish is gonna vault off so he doesn't get covered in.
I rolled a nat 20, the duality of man.
What do you mean? You being on his back is the best place for you to be right now.
So
Not if they're turning.
Atlas, you kind of grab onto
No,
a
they're
tree and bend a little at your human waist, and you just dry heave a little, but you're fine.
No cud comes up. We're good.
No, you're good.
Do horses do that?
I don't
know
think so.
how a horse works.
Horses don't have four stomachs.
Well, Atlas has 2 stomachs, technically. He's a centaur. He has 2 of every organ. Except for, like, eyes and... That's why centaurs, they eat twice as much, but they're harder to kill, at least in Greek mythology, because they have 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Fun fact! Anyways, I'm gonna let Keli look at the savagely brutality murdered body.
Yeah. So, Keli, the 2 guards with you do escort you up to the murder site. And I don't recall Atlas seeing Olivia, but Atlas, did you see Olivia?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
He did not. He only heard about it because he was in the inn.
Okay.
What was I doing even then? I forget.
I don't know. So they escort you up to the murder zone. Alaric, what are you doing?
Go into the...
I would probably be trying to figure out where the guards want me at.
Okay. So make an insight check for me. Okay.
17.
So the 2 guards that were kind of like rubbernecking with you, they're looking at you a little, I won't say suspiciously, but there's definitely an aura of awareness regarding your presence there. They give you no instruction. They do not tell you to go anywhere in particular. And you feel that either maybe you should get out of Dodge or work with somebody to try and figure it.
I would probably try and get the current captain is there.
Lieutenant Gray is down at the murder site.
I would try and get his attention to see where he wants me, what he needs help with. Because to him, he's been seen by other guards walking the walls on the other side of town, nowhere near this. So to him, how could he be involved?
That's fair. So are you going down off of the walls?
Yes, he is.
So you're heading towards the murder site as well. And just as you arrive, Keli also arrives, flanked by 2 town guard. Keli, the murder site that greets you, and Alaric, the murder site that greets you, is Keelek, essentially splayed out. His head is at a weird angle. His throat is gone. His chest cavity is completely torn open. And all of the internal organs from about the stomach up are gone.
Okay.
And there is blood everywhere.
Fuck.
I'd like to get in as close as they'll let me, and do first a medicine check to see if there's anything that I can determine as far as if this is a wound that I recognize, either from my past or things I've learned.
Sure.
And then an investigation check to see if I find any trail.
Okay. So the guards that are with you explain to Lieutenant Gray your military rank and that you've offered to assist, and he lets you go by. However, you do see sort of the wary eye here because you are an outsider interjecting yourself into a murder investigation.
I understand.
Okay.
I'll be right back. My seat's here.
Okay. So go ahead and make a medicine check. Well, Ark, while they're doing that, what are you doing?
I'm trying to ask the guard the lieutenant where he wants me, because I volunteered to help the guards tonight. So just where do you want me?
Okay. Lieutenant Gray puts his hand on your shoulder, kind of gives you a very close look over. You're no longer needed tonight. Return to the inn and stay there.
He'll nod and start heading towards the inn.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Because this body is not like anything you've seen before either.
Ooh.
Okay. So you walk by and you feel this sort of cold, icky feeling come up your back. And you're currently suffering a stress effect. Keli, so you are all business as you kneel down beside this body, and you do recognize that it is Keelek. The face is still in one piece, just sort of torn, the mouth is agape and the jaw is descended, because obviously he'd been not screaming exactly, because nobody would have heard it. Or maybe he was screaming, and because nobody heard it, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But he died in pain, and you can tell that just from his expression.
Yeah.
You take a closer look at the ravaging around the neck, and you can see that it is claw marks that basically injected behind the carotid artery and pulled, tearing everything out. Almost. And then the chest cavity itself, it's not just the skin was torn open. It looks like somebody grabbed the inside of the rib cage and cracked it. So it's like sticking up, the ribs are sticking up, and the entire chest cavity has been scooped out.
Okay.
So you can see like the muscles of the back and the spine and everything, but there's no organs there in the way anymore.
Does this look familiar from anything I saw back in the war?
Nothing. Nothing like this. This is mutilation of the highest order.
Okay. Okay. And then I'd just kind of like to check around and see if there's any sort of trail, anything that isn't just the guards' like footprints.
Okay, so make a survival check. Okay. You kind of look around and you do see there are a lot of bloody footprints around. It's the Middle Ages. You know, scene contamination is obvious.
Yeah, another thing.
But you can tell the difference between like Keelec's kind of loafers, the guard's boots, and then a third pair of footprints that don't seem to match either of those.
Very small.
They're not small.
Okay.
They are barefoot, however.
Does it look like a humanoid footprint or like...
It looks like a humanoid footprint. It has like the, you know, the loop of the toes, and then the knuckles of the toes, the arch, and then the heel. However, there's extra points at the top where the toes are.
like claw marks? Okay. Does this sound like anything that I've ever heard of?
Nope.
Okay. She's gonna take out like her little like notebook thing that she's got and sketch that footprint for sure, as detailed as she can manage.
Sure.
Did I die
Yes,
while I
you
was
did.
gone?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, a little bit.
What did Keelai see? Did she see a footprint apparently?
Yes, Keelai saw a footprint that looks humanoid, but apparently has like claws at the ends of the toes. And essentially like the viscera and lots of blood and lots of bloody footprints and a big open chest cavity.
I would point this out to Gray and say, is this familiar?
Not anything I've seen, no.
Okay. Maybe we'll have to ask Mother's Maiden for advice.
Are you following the footprints?
Yes, but I'm gonna tell Atlas and I'm gonna shout over to them. Hey, there's footprints. I'm gonna follow them a little bit. You can come with if you want.
I think we should all stick together from now on.
Okay. Come on then.
Except for the SARS, because I'll explain as we go, but he's been kind of weird.
Weird how?
Like, before Keelek disappeared, he went to bring the SARS food.
I mean, granted, they can't
Nobody
hear
can hear in
like,
this street.
They can read the lips.
Nobody can hear.
They can read lips.
I thought we
Yeah,
were
well,
walking away.
I would wait
Oh
for
my
them to
God.
come with me.
Okay.
Yeah, we're following the footprints. And I would be like, so Dez, he ordered food from Keelek, and then Keelek, he went upstairs, but then he never came down, and I thought that was weird. Also, old Harold needed more drink, and old Greg needed Bailey's for his shoe, which he drinks out of for some reason. So I was like, hey, Desaurus, where's Keelek? And he's like, I don't know, but it was like, in his Barovian accent. And then I was like, we should find Keelek. He's like, no, don't bother. He's fine. And I'm like, what? We can't find him. So Valish, Gabriella, and we went to go check the room where the bartenders sleep, and the only one in there was the dwarf. But that's the only exit besides the windows and rooms up there. And if he didn't come downstairs, where did he go? How did he get over there besides the windows? But why would he jump out a window in the middle of the night when he was working? He didn't even collect his tips.
Did I find more puncture wounds on this person with my medicine check?
No.
No. Okay.
They didn't give me any
Okay.
utensils.
So
That
seeing
said,
that
the throat is gone. The chest is
burrito.
gone. Like,
Hold on, I'll be right back. I need
It's a
utensils.
burrito.
just use your hands. Those
You
are your
hold the burrito.
mobile
I
utensils.
can't eat a burrito with my hands. It's covered in 3 different sauces.
That just it's gravy.
No.
And
They
gravy.
didn't wrap foil. They didn't wrap foil around it like
No,
a
it's
burrito.
just in a container.
That's sacrilege. And burrito is just like white people food.
Okay. Well, I gotta wait for Maggie to come back because I was gonna cast a spell, but I gotta wait for Maggie to come back.
Okay. Alaric, you have overheard this. You're aware of what is transpiring. Are you proceeding to the inn as instructed, or are you going with your friends?
I don't want the guards to have any more reason to suspect me.
Okay.
So I would just go back to the inn.
Right, that's not a problem.
We split the party 3 ways again.
Well, I mean,
4 ways, I guess. Yeah, because
You told me to go. You didn't come with us.
No, because I figured that I was getting arrested, so I didn't want you two to get arrested.
yeah, then you pulled rank.
Yeah. Well, okay. To be fair, I didn't think that was gonna work.
Could have come with us.
Hello, I'm back again.
All right.
Welcome back.
What were you gonna
Fucking
do?
hell, I grabbed 2 forks and a spoon and not a knife.
Just use
It's
the
a
spoon.
burrito!
Spoon.
It's
You
a
don't-
burrito.
You don't need a knife.
I do because I have really severe TMJ and a jaw injury.
You use the spoon to cut the burrito.
Okay.
Go get a knife. Stop being difficult.
Oh my god.
Go get a knife. I'll flip to Athelstan and Sly.
How did you? Oh my god. That's why we told her to order earlier. Oh my god.
You and your bestie are running for the West Gate. You see a couple of guards standing directly in front of the gate itself.
I'm trying to get back. That's the West Gate. Lanterns, braziers. Which one of you fools has oh shit, everything turned red.
Yeah, I forgot to turn that on. It
It's
should be yellow,
red!
but I didn't change it.
Pretend that it's less saturated.
Yeah.
Got it, cool. Like, they get... What's this building here again? I'm sorry, I keep forgetting which buildings are which. I need to, like, write it... I need to, like, take a screenshot of this map and, like, write down on the tops of the buildings or something.
Did you forget a knife again? Like, what's with the face?
I don't want to run back up or down the stairs. Because every time I went up, Ginger wanted to play with me. But then she would just take the thing and run away. And I'm like, you gotta give it to me to throw. And she's like, no, take only throw.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a given.
Anyways, I got food.
What
That's
building is this that we're behind right now?
It just seems to be a residence.
Okay.
Do vampires live there?
I don't know. Do they?
We haven't been seen, right?
You feel pretty stealthy.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, are you just gonna let that roll?
Yep. Until you do
Okay.
something to break said stealth, yes.
Yeah. Okay, we get behind this residence and like he just like kind of tucks. I guess Sly is the one who's like it's like being like, there's 2 guys over there or something like that. Athelstan just like tucked up against the wall and he's like going through his bag and he's like going through his bag. He's like just pops one of the healing potions, like rips the cork and spits it out and just go.
Okay.
Just necks it. And that is how many? I forget.
Just
Hang
a simple healing potion?
on. It just says regular.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. 8. Wow.
Better than nothing. Better than a stick in the
Yep.
eye.
Taking 40 damage. I can't make any changes to it.
Oh, remind me later, but I have to meet up with the seagulls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you, Affy.
Tony the
welcome.
seagull.
Yeah, I'm part of the seagull mafia now.
Mine.
But
mine,
are we
mine,
all
mine.
together? Should I move myself up with them or?
You are with Eli right now.
Okay,
We're
got it. I'm
just with
making sure.
Athelstan and Sly at the moment.
Athelstan just like shoves the cork back in the bottle and he just drops it in his bag and just kind of like tucks his head against the building. He's like,
You okay,
he, like
Bessie?
just like spits out some blood.
Ooh. Is it supposed to be that color?
Why do you think I'm purple?
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
See your way out?
Well, there's a couple guards at the west gate here.
Like he's like shaking off his feet and like tugging on his boots and shit.
Okay. I could throw a shoe with them.
I don't think we want to do any killing tonight, especially if there's apparently been a murder.
Yeah, a murder.
Do I want to know?
No, probably not, other than your boot was involved in a homicide.
Like looks down at his boot and he sees like just like
Don't ask.
it's not gonna come back to it's not gonna come back to me, is it?
No, it shouldn't. He was thrown into
Okay.
the ocean, but he just
Fucking hell,
didn't take
Sly.
no for an answer. So
Oh, then he fucking deserved it.
yes, he did.
Keeli wasn't there? What the fuck were they doing?
Eli was there. I just got angry.
As you should.
I that's what I said. I didn't actually say that. So, what about everybody else? What are we doing? Are we trying to get out of here?
No, I mean, right now we're trying not to get caught with our pants around our ankles, and he's like shrugging his shirt back on and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
I-
your belt too. That way your
Oh, yeah.
pants won't be around your ankles.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like he's like shrugging into his doublet, and he just pulls on the coat, and he's like, okay, and he does up his belt and shit. All right, if you can find us a path that's not gonna get our asses seen, we can make our way back to the inn, or we can make our way to catch up with Keeli.
Do you know where she is?
I don't know if no. Either they've been arrested, or they've managed to actually talk their way out of it.
Keila isn't very
and-
good at talking.
No, they're not. But shit happens. So I guess we go to the inn.
And Sly just sort of like gauges and like wobbles back and forth on their feet like a cat
So
that's
stands,
getting
like,
ready to pounce.
Yep, Athelstan's like ready on it.
Her
like,
tail's
watching
kind of
him.
like flicking back and forth, getting ready. And she throws a shoe.
Not kill them.
No, she's not throwing a shoe at them.
Oh.
She's throwing a shoe beyond them. But then she remembers they're deaf.
Can you make some of the snow come off of that tree over there?
Yeah, I could do that.
Do it.
Yeah, so she hits the tree, and a couple birds fly out of it, and snow falls down off of it, and the guards begin to kind of watch this tree, and she grabs your hand
Yeah, we
and
take that opportunity.
leads you along. Sorry?
Yeah, we take that opportunity. We're gone.
Yeah, she's going to lead you across the south wall of the fort until getting to it looks like a backyard. Hop over the fence, hop over the other fence, and then you find yourself at the back side of the inn.
Cool. windows or door or anything?
Oh yeah, there's windows on the back. The thing is, they're sort of below. They're
Oh,
like
yeah,
basement
because
windows.
it's- You're right. Yeah,
Essentially.
okay.
You can get in and out of them. It's just going to be a squeeze. And
Is there a back door?
No.
There's no back egress? This is definitely not up to code.
The windows are egress.
Is he gonna fit through them, though?
You can squeeze.
Applestan's juicy purple ass just hanging
Is
out.
Athelstan up pretty thin?
Winnie the Pooh it.
He's not like he's let's see, where is that information?
Like
Oh,
you
boy.
you may be a thick boy, but you can
He's
still
104 kilograms of muscle and bone.
And butt.
And that ass.
You can still squeeze by rules of D&D through a space.
Okay, cool.
As long as it's
I
not
need a
like
picture of it now,
ridiculously
though.
small.
Okay, we check to see what these
Like-
rooms. We look in the windows before we go shoving ourselves through them.
Okay, so where I've placed you at the back of the inn right now, it appears to be where Alaric and Valish were sleeping.
Ian, I feel like Yakety Sax is playing in the background.
I demand a picture of this, Cedar Anonymous. Who's texting me?
Okay, cool.
They know.
So
I'm
Sly kind of gets out her thieves' tools and like pops open
Oh,
the
you
lock.
did. Oh, you did make a mark of what was what. What's
I didn't make
what's,
those. I don't know who did that.
What's BBS stand for?
BS is blacksmith.
Yes, it's blacksmith. I did those.
Oh.
And then
Thank you, Rob.
in is
And
the
then I
other
was
one.
gone.
Oh, cool.
If you want to
Wait.
label it, the bookstore is where I moved to Valish just right now.
Yeah.
This looks like Alaric and Valish's room.
Yes.
Cool. And he looks at Sly. Would you like to go first?
Maybe you should go first so I can push you through if you could. You got kind of a
He just kind of folds his arm, waiting for her to say something.
you got a big ass. It's not a bad thing.
It is perfectly proportional to
I'm
my
just
height.
saying you are
and my
juicy and you
size.
may get stuck.
Juicy.
Don't question it, bestie. Just go first.
Feet first.
Okay. So you go feet first.
He hands her his belt, and so that like he can get through, right? Because or do I not have to take off my belt?
You're fine. You don't have
Okay,
to.
cool.
So you go in feet first, and you end up standing in Valish and Alaric's.
Sorry, you're
bathtub.
cutting out, BB.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, you cut out. Okay,
Oh, wow.
I end up standing where? What?
In Valish and Alaric's bathtub.
Cool. He steps out of the bathtub.
Sly slips in after you.
Close the window.
Yep.
Sly, you got better eyes and ears than me. Is anybody in the room?
She's gonna make a perception check at disadvantage because she's under a stress effect.
Oh, I guess I'll make a investigation as well too, since it's probably.
Okay.
Why is she under? Oh, she killed somebody tonight.
Yeah, with a boot.
Was it his left boot or his right boot? That's
I
very
don't think it
important.
matters.
It does.
Hi, Jer.
I would say right boot.
That's cocked. Oh, come on.
Neither you nor Sly perceive anybody in the room.
Valish. Alaric,
No response.
don't fucking shoot me. He just like slices the pie.
As you peek out from the bathroom, at this point, Alaric, you're actually entering the room.
Valish, Alaric, don't shoot me. It's Athelstan.
Okay.
Open the door. Duck out from the bathroom.
Why the hell are you in my bathroom?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
We ran away from the docks after Athelstan got into a bunch of knuckle boxing fights, and the guards tried to arrest
Still
us.
got blood all
and
over his
we
face.
ran, and we came to the back of the inn, and I guess we broke into your room. Hi! Are you okay? You didn't get hurt, did you?
What happened? What's going on? All the signs I saw, any sign that I saw was about a murder or something like that. That's all I saw. But I didn't see
Yeah.
anything else. I was a little distracted.
Well,
Hello?
looks like one of the innkeepers got eviscerated.
Which one?
The tiefling, Keelik?
The night staff. Okay. Should we go to the scene?
They don't want us there. I think they're suspecting us of doing it.
Well, I don't exactly blame them. The second we entered this town, shit started happening. If Keelah hasn't been arrested...
Keelah was working with them.
Oh. He looks at Sly. Should have made a bet. I probably would have bet against them now that I think about it. Never mind. Alright, I guess we wait for them to show up. Wait. Unless they're gonna go as fuck, doing something fucking half-cocked and stupid. Yeah, that sounds like Keelah, and he like pushes past Alaric and goes out the door. Out the bedroom door.
All right, so pushing out the bedroom door, you find yourself in the hallway.
Cool. As he's going down, he wants to like check the doorways where he left some marks or some
Okay.
markers.
Yeah, you can
Just
do
like-
that, not a problem. So heading down the hallway, you see all of your markers are intact, except for the one broken by.
That we just broke.
Yeah. Getting to Dez's door, same situation. It's not broken.
Let me. Where?
Is the dwarf store ajar? Am I there yet?
No.
No, you're with Keelah.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not there. Never mind.
Right now.
Just wanna double check. Let's see. Oh shit! I'm the one who has passed without a trace. Damn it! I'm so stupid. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry. That tickled me. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. All right. I don't have anything that would really. I guess he. I guess he like knuckles on Dez's door. Desirous, there's been a murder.
Am I in the room?
Yes, you're in your
Oh,
room.
quiet.
Just
I'm-
to
I'm
bring
so-
you up to speed, Jer.
Yeah.
Valish.
Explosions?
Yes. So there was an explosion, several explosions actually, around the outside wall of the fort.
Okay.
Valish messaged you and told you there was a murder and to come out and help.
Winky
and-
face.
You said no because you didn't have pants on or your underpants.
Well, he only said he wasn't in just his underpants.
I'm not in my underpants.
Was the message able to reach me?
If you allowed it to, and I said you did.
Oh, okay. All right. There's explosions. I'm dressed. Like open the door.
There's been a murder.
Who died?
Keelik,
Keelik.
the bartender from the night shift. You've been here all night. What happened? Did you hear anything?
I've been in my room.
Okay.
I saw this man that you speak of. He brought me the tasty treat and a tea.
Okay.
I was settling in, and then everything went crazy outside. Boom, boom.
He was here when the explosions went off?
I told this to Atlas. No, he was not here when the explosions went off. He was here earlier in the night. I told this to Atlas.
I haven't seen Atlas.
Oh, I apologize. I thought you were all together. Okay.
It's complicated.
He came and
Sorry, Athelstan and Sly and Alaric are standing at your door.
Okay. Well, I had some room service. It was quite nice. a little bit of food and drink. Helps me sleep.
Did you notice anything odd about him?
No?
The eyes, distraction, anything?
The eyes. He only has 2 eyes. They were fine.
Okay.
You seem worried.
Of course I'm worried.
Do you
Another-
know this man? Well?
No. Not
Oh.
terribly well, but
What was the explosion? That was your doing, Alaric, I maybe think, yes?
No,
Would
that
like to
was a signal they
Fireworks.
send up.
That was a signal.
fireworks.
Because the person was murdered?
Found murdered.
Oh dear.
It came from the east. The explosions came from the east, from what I can tell. I'm gonna go and see if I can find Keli, because they're on their own right now, and gods know that they're so fucking stupid that they're gonna go off and do something even more stupid. And he just like goes down the hallway.
Okay.
I gotta go find my idiot.
Do you need my help?
If you want to come, my love, Mina.
Okay.
Stop yelling, I'm right here.
I'll follow the big angry one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. You left me hanging.
It's okay, I can see you are upset.
I'll get you back for that later.
You can try. So, who is going with Athelstan?
I'm following the Athelstan.
Okay.
Yes.
I was told to return to the inn, so that's where I'm at.
Okay. You can choose to disregard that order. That is up to you.
I mean, if I were Alaric, I probably wouldn't.
I mean, that's where they told me to go, and I don't want to be implicated in a murder.
Yeah, they didn't tell us anything, so.
Oh my god, Jer!
I've got the crown.
Yes.
It does not really fit over my headphones. I have to figure out some kind of hot
Yeah.
fix. But you keep role playing amongst yourselves.
I
will
wish
be
that-
ready
I,
when-
I wish like headphones would allow for fun hats, because I would love to wear my fun hats a lot
Just
easier.
hats in general.
Hats in general.
Ah,
The toque is okay, but you know.
yeah. I can't wear my cowboy hat.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
a pain for.
Oh,
There you
it
go.
worked.
There you
There we
go.
go.
Very nice.
There you
very nice.
go.
Snaps
Looks
for the
good.
crown. Okay, so
You
Athelstan,
made a crime.
Sly, and Dez, you guys head out towards where you heard there was an issue. Alaric, for sure, you are staying at the inn, or are you doing something else?
He's gonna go sit in the lobby.
You just go sit in the lobby. Old Harold and old Greg are in there with you. Harold is sauced, completely sauced,
Because he's been accessing the bar by himself.
freely, without inhibition. You can see that there is a full bottle of a creamy liqueur that is in front of old Greg, and he has a shoe up on the table, which is very uncouth, but then he pours some Baileys into it, so it makes it okay, I guess. So heading north from the inn, you all find yourself at the murder scene. However,
I'm not being salty at all. I'm making sure that we're seen.
Okay.
Walking the main path, trying not to like sneak up or be suspicious to anybody.
don't be suspicious. Don't be
I mean,
suspicious.
he's like 6.5 feet tall and he's
Don't be
purple.
suspicious.
So, like,
Don't be suspicious.
I don't know if anybody else caught the discrepancy in what Dez told Athelstan versus what Dez told Atlas, so that'll be interesting.
All right.
Nobody else is there, so
Out of character, Moose.
Going back a little bit, Keli, you have found the tracks. Atlas, Valish, and Gabriella, you guys are tracking them. You follow them all the way to the north gate.
Okay.
Is the North Gate where we were looking for Genie's tracks or no?
No, that was the West Gate.
Okay. Did we ever see anything near the North Gate?
We came in the east, right?
You came in the South Gate.
I'm in the south.
Came in the south.
Directions are fucking hard for somebody who has zero spatial awareness.
Never
the docks
eat
on the-
No, I
shredded
know.
wheat.
No, I know which way they go. Also, it's reversed. But
Oh wait,
Yeah.
just
on the
like,
map though.
No, it's just like visualizing it in my head is complicated.
Yeah.
Because like
But-
on the map it's different, right?
I thought it's northeast, south, west.
Yeah, like what I thought she referred to the gate that we just went past as the east, not the east gate, the
West Gate.
south gate. Oh, okay.
The one that you and Sly were at was the West Gate.
Okay. I don't know why I wrote down the south gate. Sorry.
There.
Does the North Gate, does it look like damaged compared to the rest?
As you approach it, it looks like a gate, and there are several guards standing in front of it.
Do the guards look angry?
No, they're just standing there on guard.
Why are they on each other?
Fuck is happening?
It was a good joke. Afterwards, Atlas kind of. Where do the footprints end?
They seem to go beyond the North Gate.
Does it look like anybody has suspiciously big clawed feetsies out?
You can make a perception check for the guards' feetsies.
Atlas looking at feet.
Unless you're forcing them to remove their boots, and then it's an investigation check.
I'm not going to do that to them. That would be weird. Even Atlas knows that's weird. 18.
They're all in boots.
But does anybody look like a race who would most likely have big scaled feetsies?
No, there's 2 humans and a dwarf.
Does anybody look like they have feetsies of comparable size by their boots?
Maybe
The dwarf or the humans?
one of the humans.
I would sign to them, seen anything.
No, the alarms went off and we moved to our emergency posts.
And like, do I see the tracks continuing like through the gate outside the city?
The gates are closed, but you can see like there are footprints like leading up to it. So you can draw the assumption that yes, they go beyond that.
Okay. And is there a way to get up on the wall to overlook it at this gate too?
Not at the gate specifically, but you're very close to a turret, so you would be able to go up of it and then onto the parapet.
Okay, can I go up there and kind of
Yep.
look out over? And what's to the north of this city?
To the directly north of the city, it just looks like wildness. There's forest, and beyond the forest, you can see water.
And like, if I kind of look down over the edge of the wall, can I see the tracks at all headed out?
Make a perception check.
We can see in the dark.
I know
In
you
black
can.
and white.
That's why it's
In
not a
black and white.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying for the audience's sake.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Natural 20. Very nice. You do
Yeah.
see bloody footfalls in the snow. They head briefly north and then make a right turn.
So headed east.
Yep.
And what's east of the city again? Is
Not
it more water?
directly east of the city is the sort of like fishing bay. And then on the other side is where Alaric saw, well, you don't know this, but Alaric saw something on the right side. Across the water.
Okay. I would like go back down to where I'm assuming Atlas is waiting and just sort of explain to them what I saw. And it's like the middle of the night now, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's well past midnight.
You're probably
Okay.
approaching on like 2 to 3 a.m.
Okay.
We're gonna be hungover.
We should find the others and make some sort of decision if we're going to follow these now or wait until morning.
In the distance, you just hear, "Oi, dumbass!"
And
Oh,
you look,
they found us.
and Athelstan, Sly, and Dez are rounding the corner of the fort, bypassing the murder site.
Oh
by
no!
this-
Like I thought we were like doing time jumps and shit. Sorry.
No, you're
Yeah.
right. It would be about this time that you arrived.
Because if we were coming onto the murder scene, he would probably try and I jumped the gun
Okay, what are you doing at the murder scene then?
because I think he would have liked to have tried to take a look at the body if they let him, or
Okay.
if they don't stop them. That was gonna be interesting, is what I thought.
All right, so the
It was just
body
gonna be in the
currently.
distance.
Okay.
Because he's like looking for her.
So the body, when you arrive upon it, is covered in a sheet that is very, very bloody.
Yeah.
And a lot of guards are sort of standing around it, very on edge. And Lieutenant Gray sees you and frowns a little bit.
What's wrong? What happened?
Another murder.
Eh.
Must I tell all of your friends that there has been a murder? I feel like I've said this several times to different members of your party.
And Athelstan just kind of rolls his eye a little bit, and he's like, "We split the party."
You never split the party.
I know. No. I'll find my idiot in a second. May I see?
Prepare yourself.
Well, considering all the blood.
One of
I
us
would-
are the idiot.
I would like to retcon something real quick. When we were in the bathroom, is there a possibility that Athelstan could like splash water in his face? That way it wasn't covered in covered in
Sure.
his and other blood?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yeah, you
His
can do
chest's
that.
still a mess, but he's got his doublet buttoned up to here.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can do that, no problem. So Lieutenant Gray leads you past the guards and looks at you again as he grabs the sheet. Are you sure you want to see this? It is not pretty.
Is it anything like Olivia's death?
Worse.
Worse how? What's gone? Obviously, obviously there's blood everywhere.
All of the internal organs from the stomach up are gone.
We're talking like, well, I can't understand what he's saying.
Oh yeah, he'll translate. And he just kind of like stops. He's like, they say that that the organs are missing from the waist up.
Lungs, heart,
I make
on the waist.
Can I make a because this sounds like a couple of things that like Cedar would recognize, but I'm not sure. Like there was definitely some aspects of bestial study in his schooling because he was training to be a wizard and everything, and gotta learn how to control.
You can make
people.
Arcana or Nature, whichever you prefer.
You are studying? Oh, you're not saying that out loud.
No,
This is
yeah.
internal monologue.
Yeah, this is out of character Moose talking to God.
That's okay.
I got advantage in both of them, so
Let's.
I'll try Arcana. Okay, that would be a 23.
Okay. So, given what you've been told, there are a couple things that it could be. Obviously, vampire and hag are up there because those are things you've already suspected. Werewolf, just due to the goriness of the fights. Or not the fights, sorry, the bodies.
Mhm. Sorry, you cut out there.
So vampires,
Hag,
hags,
werewolf.
werewolf.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
pretty much anything with like claws that you can think of.
A lot of things.
You know, your mind kind of goes like it could be a dragon for all you know, just due to the severity of the damage that Lieutenant Gray
Based-
is insinuating.
Based off of that roll,
Before
would
we
it-
make any plunderings, maybe just take a look.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, based on that roll, I would like to. Athelstan would Athelstan think he'd be able to get a better, like, inclination if he saw the body?
Probably.
He just kind of like shakes it. Just show me.
Dez is like peeking around Athelstan.
Okay. Sly is also doing the same, but she's like got one of Athelstan's arms kind of gripped and is like peeking
He's
around
like-
him.
Like, Sly, look away if you don't want to see this. I know you've been through a lot tonight already.
Yeah. Just don't make fun of me.
I will not make fun of you. In fact,
I will
no one
make fun of you.
No one will mention it at all.
Shut up, Dez.
I
Yeah,
don't
shut the
think,
hell up, Des.
Don't be a dick.
That's not being a dick. I mean,
And
come on.
she like kind of gathers the back of Athelstan's coat and like buries her face in it, just so like there's no risk of her seeing it.
Yep.
Some beaver here on the shoulder if she wants.
She kind of reaches out and scritches your beaver.
That went too far, I admit. Okay.
All right, so Lieutenant Gray lifts the sheet and
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah.
When Affy does it.
yeah, it's just spite at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So lifting the sheet, you are the body of Keelik is once again on display. Throat from the carotid artery and forward is gone, torn free. Down the clavicle, the collarbones, the chest, it looks like the rib cage has literally been torn open, and then everything inside has been scooped out. You can
Is
see the
there, like, a
spine, the back
trail?
muscles.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Is there like blood trail enough where the internal organs were like dragging or anything like that?
You can make a survival check.
Sorry, continue with your description.
Okay. So basically everything from the stomach up is gone.
Well,
The like intestines are still there and they're just kind of like splayed out.
mhm.
Everything else is gone though. You do see that there is a bloody path heading north, but it looks like more like footfalls as opposed to just dripping organs.
Alright. So they didn't ta- it
Dez is
didn't
gonna
take
pull
it.
out his tentacle rod.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kneel down beside this guy. I'm gonna have one tentacle go in to his stomach.
Okay.
And I want to see if it can scoop out anything that maybe he ate that I would recognize.
Okay. Well, the stomach is gone, so you'd have to
Oh,
go
I thought you
into the
said above the
intestines.
stomach.
No,
I thought
the
you said
stomach
above the
and
stomach.
up is gone.
The
Oh.
intestines are still there.
I don't think it would have made it that far. Okay.
Horn can.
What the fuck are you looking for?
The two of you, however, do need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna let it slide.
Nope. This
given
is
how
fucking
much
horrifying.
you know the one who
aware.
made his father.
I'm aware, but it is still fucking horrifying to see it in the middle of a street in comparison to a laboratory table.
What is this information out of character?
Now that I'm thinking about it, he probably has done not quite this bad, but like done something close to this himself.
If the stomach's not there, I'm not going to take the tentacle rod out and everything.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought the stomach was there.
No, stomach's gone.
I'm gonna use an inspiration. Can
Sure.
I use that?
Yeah, you can use an inspiration.
Because I would rather not. That's better. 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You're both fine. It's gory. It's gross.
I just want to get all the tasty bits.
I'm-
That's all.
I'm going to look at my friend
Ew.
My friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, you've seen something like this before? Is this something that you've seen?
Well,
Not talking to you, friend.
oh, it's so strange to be on the other side of that. Sorry.
Des, you hear
Continue.
in your head. Oh, been some time since I've seen such a thing.
Oh, not you. I'm looking for the other one.
Well, fine then. I'll just go over here.
Yeah, you just wait. Your turn. Wait your turn. God damn it.
If you want to talk to one of us, you need to clarify.
I want to talk to the other one.
He can't come to the Raven right now.
Why? Because dead.
Because they've been intercepted, remember? No matter
But
how
did the-
much you knock or tap on that chamber door.
This is not a vampire.
No,
Veronica, open
not
the
at
door.
all.
Yes, I know that. This is not a vampire.
Just hear this put upon sigh in the back of your head.
No. I know you're not
Can
talking
I
about that.
get
Wrong.
out of character? Is Des saying this all out, or is this argument in his head?
No, I'm saying it.
Yeah.
His
Okay,
heart
he's
is
just
out loud.
shouting at,
My ass.
shouting out loud. I'm not there right now, but I just want to picture it in my head.
I would
Wow.
say, given how far away from each other you are, Atlas, Keli, Valish, and Gabriella, you guys do hear Des like, I'm not talking to you.
I go to look who Des is talking.
You go looking for him?
No, I just kind of look into the distance. I believe I also have. Can I see? Hold on, let me look at my abilities in the abilities tab.
Hey, how about his bucket? His bucket organ?
His,
The one in his
his
head
bucket
case?
organ.
His brain? Has
His
that been taken?
bucket organ?
Bucket organ.
No, his head appears to be intact.
Yeah, but is it all up inside there? I mean, maybe I just put a finger in?
What, up his
Are you?
nose?
What is wrong with you?
Is there not an opening from below that I could maybe get up in there?
That is
You,
the sinuses. That's not how that
In
works.
front of my
I
salad?
mean, if you push
Yes,
hard
but
enough,
there-
it would work.
But there is ripping and clawing. There might be a hole. That's what I'm saying.
So you're
Dude,
sticking your hand into the cadaver.
I just did something take his brain?
You're sticking your.
Are
Right
the
up
guards
there?
still there?
I
Yeah.
mean, do you have an axe?
Yes, I have an axe, but I am not going to be. Oh, I was thinking devour, but you're thinking Ithalid.
Mention that because this one time when I was with little Sly there behind you in your caboose.
Is the
Still not.
is the
still not-
sheet covering it now?
Not yet.
Is it
No,
safe?
not yet.
Anyways,
Not
we
yet, I'll let you
saw
know when.
one. We saw one of those things that you're talking about.
A devour or an Ithalid?
No, an Italed. What is an Italed? A man flare, a brain sucky. You know. All I'm saying, it's eating all these organs.
Gee.
Maybe it grabbed that too.
I don't.
Are you sure those big tentacles in the bay are attached to a fish?
Yes, it's not technically a fish. It's a cephalopod, a very large cephalopod. But
Okay,
no,
but
it's
what
a
I mean is, are you sure they're attached to a water creature?
Yes, I have seen it 50 years ago, just south of here. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that yes, that is a giant.
Okay, so do we know this guy's brain is here or not?
I couldn't tell you.
Give me
Is-
your axe, we'll find out.
No!
He's dead! We can't hurt him anymore!
Maybe we should go see what's going on there.
Yeah, you just hear
Yeah.
like we are. You just hear Athelstan yell. I don't know why I have to tell you that it is not a good idea to take an axe and split open a dead body's head in front of a bunch of fucking guards. You
Well, Sam,
moron!
I will cast darkness if you want.
I'm sure that will really, really make them trust us.
Well, they won't see it. That's
So
what
you
you're
guys
concerned.
hear this, and you head back south to the murder
I
site.
know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why they want to. Okay, but if that brain is gone, I mean, we might never know what we're dealing with. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like there would be more sign. Also, I don't think I recall Ithalid being terribly into the consumption of internal organs aside from brain matter
Okay.
and or the implanting. Are you saying that something might have like
Maybe something
burst
eat
burst
its way out.
Maybe.
I think the illithid, they put the thing in the eyeball.
I thought it was through the ear.
I don't know. I
It's
just
still
think
all
it's a,
it's still all
it's a
sinuses.
head orifice, right?
Something like that. Man, I don't know. It's been years since I've taken.
If you
since I
can't
was-
find the
since my hearing.
blood, if you can't find the blood going anywhere
It's
from
going
here,
Way! Oh, there's my idiot. Oi! Dumbass!
Yelling in Celestial at you. Like,
Yeah. Fuckity.
is the blood like a slushy, draggy, or is
No.
it like footprints?
He just like
I found
he just,
I
like,
found
points
tracks
at the
that go out
footprints.
through the gate.
I'm talking about by the body.
It's just footprints.
Around the body, it looks like when the chest was torn asunder. All
Okay,
the blood that was there kind of went around
was it from? Okay, but there is no dragging, so it was consumed here, or the organs were eaten and something burst from inside him. Maybe that.
That's what I was thinking also.
Maybe that. I'm not being
Something-
quiet either. Like everybody in town is hearing my.
No, they're not.
He's so loud
no,
that even the
Oh yeah,
deaf
they're not
can
hearing.
hear
They're not
him.
hearing. Never mind. Any visitors to town are certainly
The
hearing
deaf
now.
can hear him. He's so loud. I love it. Based
So-
off of this think tank that's happening here, could I make another check with
Yeah, you can make one at advantage.
Maybe I can
Trying-
make. Maybe I can make the Arcana too.
I tell Athelstan about the Claude trail, like the Claude foot trails as well.
So we've seen a trail leading.
How big?
Well, they're right there.
I point the tracks out that I found.
Oh,
Athelstan
okay.
stands up and puts his boot next to it.
I'm gonna snap dancing lights into effect so that we have
Okay.
light on the subject.
Sure. So the footfalls beside your foot, Athelstan, they are smaller, but I would still say more like average size. You
How
are
big are his feet?
Something could fit
proportional
in.
to the rest of him.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just like his ass.
I don't think this creature fit inside him. Is that what you were saying?
Never seen Athelstan's feet.
These
I mean-
feet are not as big as mine. So we're looking for something maybe a bit more compact.
I look at my feet and my frail body and go like, okay, so me?
Or
I
me?
I compare their feet size.
Is Velesh a big man? I don't remember.
Not really, he's just a human.
The bigger they are, the more you can love.
He's a dad bod.
Baelish,
He's
His dad bod.
got an adorable, beautiful dad bod
he does
Oh,
have
he's
dad
not
bod.
fitting.
and nipple piercings.
He's not. You have nipple piercing?
That's not canon yet. It hasn't been done.
It's not canon. Okay.
You want us
Um,
to do it later?
I think you a picture, Rob.
no one with a dad bod is fitting in this body.
No, I don't think.
Do you want me
How
to
warm
ask?
is he? Is he
Anyway-
still warm inside?
I
Did you
rolled.
actually stick
I
your
rolled-
hand in there?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I don't touch him. Just in his cavity. Is he cold?
It is very cold outside.
I know, but he's warm.
Even in the time span between the explosions going off and you arriving here, he is cooled significantly. However, there is still a little bit of body warmth, like
Okay.
where the intestines are.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 on my advantage. I'm
Yeah, you
on
did.
my Arcana. Did you roll anything, Jer?
He
I
rolled
threw
worse
one in
than
the
you.
tower.
You rolled worse than me. Ah, great.
Here's
Do
what
we-
I'm.
No new
This is
information.
no
do
new
you think?
information.
Do you think?
Jeremy, did you roll your portents for today?
It's not the morning yet. Didn't I use my portents?
You did.
If not,
Okay,
I
what
have,
did it
I
not?
have my 2 rolls, but I think I've already used them. What I'm thinking is like, is a dead tissue inanimate?
What?
Like, could I use locate object to find a lung that is no longer working?
Presuming it's no longer functioning, yes.
I think I am more than familiar with the subject.
My
If you know
love,
what
what
I'm
do you
saying.
think?
Do you
So
know what
ma-
his lung looked like?
I don't want to brag, but we had a moment. So, yeah.
The
Were you
moment where you
What was
saw his
going on?
lungs.
Lung?
Okay,
Athelstan will
maybe not
consult his
lung.
patron.
He is missing some rib cage. Maybe I
Nope.
can.
The rib cage is still completely there. It's just
It's
torn
just the
open.
organs.
Well, what about his clothing? Is that torn?
Yeah.
You know what his clothes looked like. You saw
He's
him.
still wearing them. They're just
Oh,
like it looks like while he was dressed, somebody reached in with 2 sets of claws, curled around the rib cage, and
But even
cracked it open.
Okay,
oh,
just
like a pistachio.
hold on
if they
though.
were consumed, there would be fibers.
You are saying that we can rule out that something burst out of him, something reached into him.
Yes, with the medicine checks between Keli and Athelstan and all that stuff, it looks like something external reached in and grabbed as
Does-
opposed to something internal exploded outward.
Based on what is left, does it look like a singular kind of thing, or is this like something that happened like multiple times? Like
It looks like the rib cage was torn open in like one fell swoop,
one fell swoop.
and then it was scooped, like hand scooped.
Are there any grazes inside?
Oh yeah, the entire inside back musculature is carved to shit.
So this
Not
is a
cauterized,
lycanthrope.
right?
I have already decided.
Werewolf?
Maybe a were-tagger, maybe were-shark. We are near water. Maybe a were-cephalopod, or maybe a were-squirrel. They're angry.
Yes, I have met a woman who had squirrel-like features before. She was very powerful.
If it was a were-beaver, his shins would be gone. So, it's not that.
Athelstan will consult Mina.
Okay.
What do you think? What? Somebody beep their horn. Out.
Like, why are you saying that to me? What did I do?
Yeah.
Figured Sam was being loud.
I don't
There
think
is
this
a-
is a natural creature that did this, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen anything? Anything?
There's ectoplasm in the cavity.
Ectoplasm.
It's ectoplasm.
I know who to call.
Ghostbusters?
Ectoplasm. Something trying to create undead.
No. Maybe a
Something
ghost.
that is undead, but they
Isn't
shouldn't be.
ectoplasm left over by like ghosts?
Typically.
Can I make a check to see what I know about ectoplasm?
Sure, make an arcana
Please.
check.
Is it always?
We all make Arcana checks.
Is it always? It is always cold here where we are.
Yes.
Oh, I rolled good. I rolled a 19.
Nice.
17.
Hey,
This-
could
this
you
dice loves
do
me.
your finger magic with these people and ask them if they ever had
It's a language.
I know, but
Finger
I don't
magic.
do it. Finger magic is good.
Yes, finger
You don't
them.
do somatic spells? I'm pretty sure I saw you earlier doing something somatic.
Fair enough. That is fair.
Look at
is
that,
fair.
Sly. I made a funny, and he covers the body.
Good
I
job,
made a
Bessie.
funny.
Maybe
Everyone just hears boom.
maybe they had some people go cannibal around here.
But why would a cannibal leave traces of ectoplasm within the body in which they stole?
No.
Organs.
You see, there is legends of people who cannibalize and then they become.
Flesh strollers? No, thank you.
That was not what I was going to say, but okay.
You never.
I think we should get the Lorik and follow the trail. It's a beautiful night.
Yeah, but none of us have slept.
And I don't wanna mince. I don't wanna. Yeah. I've been hit in the head a few times today.
Why?
Oh,
Okay, but the track
Back
is
to
warm.
that.
The track is warm.
He makes good choices.
The track is warm.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you gather any information? Never mind. We'll talk about this later. Did
go back
we
to
gather?
the
Yeah. Did we gather
inn, get a
anything?
larrikin on this.
Yeah, I guess we can start heading back to the inn. But like off that 17 and that 19, did we
Yeah,
get
so
anything
off
off of Ecto?
the Arcana for Athelstan and Atlas, you guys know that indeed ectoplasm is something left behind by spectral undead. So wraiths, the ice maidens that you fought in the Ladies' Tier, ghosts, spirits, banshees.
Maybe the Banshee came and got him. Maybe I was
That's
thinking
not
maybe
typical behavior for a banshee, though, is it?
was-
Like, we
I was
would
thinking
know
maybe
this
Wendigo.
from.
Just because the banshee that is upon our walls doesn't act a certain way doesn't mean any others won't. But Athelstan will describe the raid, the ice maidens. Sorry, what were they again?
The ice maidens?
Yeah, the ice maidens to Lieutenant Gray to let them know that is something that they've encountered, and tell them about the ectoplasm and try and figure out to like sharing information here.
So, like, if it is a spirit and it's walking around right now, and we go and rest, we might be off its cycle. And I don't know how to get to the ethereal plane. Can you get to the ethereal plane?
Not anymore.
So maybe we need to go and find it now.
For somebody who doesn't want to do anything but go to an island, you seem fairly game about traipsing off in the woods at night.
This man and I had a moment when he brought me my room service, and I just want to avenge him. Is that the
Atlas
word?
makes a note in his brain but doesn't say it out loud that Dez was like just like a few minutes earlier, like, why are you caring where he is? But he keeps that information in his little horsey.
He also had said when he was talking to you, I don't know if Atlas put this together, that he didn't get any room service.
Atlas knows he got room service. He picked up that he was lying because he saw it
okay.
turned in.
That's
Gotcha,
not
my
true
bad.
because I tried to give Atlas the.
He tried to give Atlas the food
teapot.
bowl.
Ow.
You okay?
What's the
Cat
sky like
outside.
right now?
Sorry?
What's the sky like right now?
Cloudy?
With a chance of meatballs?
There's meatballs.
There's a leak in the boat.
Get the
I mean,
fuck
I
out
can-
of my...
I can see really good at night. You should maybe use me like that.
Oh, I can also see very good in the night, but that also
Can I ask the people who can see good at the night, do you see any animals or hear any animals or perceive them in any way? If not, could you investigate to find any?
I don't think it's an animal. I think it's a ghost.
No, because I could ask
think,
the question.
I think they're looking for the seagulls.
No,
Well,
not
if-
the seagulls right now. I'll talk to them later. But
Atlas, let's go out in the forest and find some sort
no,
of woodland
I
being.
mean they would be here right now.
I kind of want to do an
And-
insight
and get
check.
Alaric. Before we do anything else,
Yeah.
let's go back and get Alaric.
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought we were already walking to the inn to get a lot.
I thought we were talking as we walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, walk and talk.
I would like to do while we're walking and talking. I would
Key
like
light
to do an
trips.
insight, like an
No, he lied.
apple sandwich, just like fix them.
Fucking
Dumbass.
pasta right here.
Kila is clumsy as shit, so.
Okay,
And then I'd like an insight check on Dez.
okay.
He's very contrary. Fucking 11.
Hard to read.
Yep. Just kind of squints
I
at you.
told you I was Hephaestus. You know, we don't show our cards. That's what I'm saying.
It's showing all kinds of cards, but I don't think there are any cards that you have.
All right, so
I'm-
heading back to
I'm
the
ha-
inn. We are going
I'm
to take our
having my-
break.
I'm having my dancing lights follow us as we move
Okay,
back.
sounds good. We are going to take our break.
It's a beautiful
because
disco.
It's been just about 2 hours, so.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys were into it. I didn't want to like break anything up, so
I
we'll be right
gotta
back.
pee.
Sorry.
I gotta pee real bad, but I didn't
well,
want to
we're
get
going,
up
we're
again.
going. We're going right now, right this second. I pressed the button. We're
That's what we
back.
should do. We'll go to Noodles and Company when you guys come
Me
here.
and Maggie gonna get our fat bitch on. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah. I would also like to get my fat bitch on, please.
We all gonna get our fat bitch on.
No, who's not gonna get their fat bitch on Keelek because he's dead.
Yeah.
F in chats for Keelek.
Too soon. F's in the chat for Keelek, the non-binary individual. Bury your gays. Affy. You killed the girl boss. You killed the Themby.
It was unintentional that I killed the black girl boss first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no!
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't say it. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, so what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That was a flying leap.
Yeah, you caught her.
Nicely
Yep.
done.
Anyway,
Ow.
We're
now
back at the
that
end?
we're done giving
She
Affy
scratched the
shit.
crap out of my boob, though.
Ooh, you need a minute?
Okay,
No,
it's
I'm good.
prep for when I knuckle punch your titty.
I do not deserve that.
Yes, you do.
Bludgeoning
No, I do
damage
not.
and slashing damage is very different.
Question. We're back at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Sassy
Yeah.
Sarah redeemed.
Thanks,
Save
Sarah.
me.
Are you saving me from my cat?
Yes.
I want to go check on the dwarf once we're inside.
Okay.
Wait, Sarah's saving Keelek.
Oh, yeah,
Keelek.
Keelek.
No,
Keelek
that's
and
me.
Keelek.
Yeah.
Oh.
So your next saving throw, Keela, you get advantage.
Oh, Jesus, I'm never gonna remember that.
Save me, save me. Just click the. Don't waste your breath on me.
All right.
question.
So returning to the inn, you can see Alaric is sitting in the tavern with Old Greg and Old Harold. Old Harold is a sow spouse, and Old Greg is like laying on the table, holding his shoe that has like creamy liqueur all over it. Yeah, they're wasted.
Question.
Let's go all screwy.
Can I say hi to Alaric and just say I want to check on something? I want to go clip clop up the stairs and see if the dwarf is there still.
You don't clip clop. You
And you up the stairs and I say, is the dwarf there?
you arrive at the staff room, the staff quarters, and the door's closed.
Open.
Push open the door, and you see a lump in the bed.
Oh, God.
I go to
As you're
gently wake.
muted, if you were talking to us.
I'm gonna make sure Atlas doesn't go to my room.
Okay.
I'm not going in your room. I'm going to see the dwarf.
I don't know
Atlas
that
is very.
you just went upstairs.
Oh yeah, I go.
Alice, do you tell us what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna
when
say
you
I'm gonna
up
go
there?
check on Keelek's friend.
Okay, I'm gonna go with you because I don't want you to give this guy this information by yourself.
Atlas doesn't know sign language.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like tippy tappy on his shoulder, like, excuse me, sir, I'm here to reach you about your carriage's extended warranty.
So you kind of tap him, and you lean back. There's no response.
Is he warm?
Yeah. So
I
are your
tap him
fingers.
again. I think Atlas knows what a dead body feels like compared to an alive body.
You look down at your gloved hand, and your fingertips are red.
Why?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I cast light on, like, my arm bracer.
Casting light, the small room is brightened by your spell, and you see a very large puddle of blood dripping onto the floor under the bed.
Atlas screams.
Okay, like, can I do, like, a medicine check or something? Like, is he, like, really dead? Or, like,
Go ahead and
kind of
do a medicine
dead? Or,
check.
like... Keeley just automatically goes into battle medic mode.
Yeah.
Atlas meanwhile,
Yeah.
Go get the others, Atlas. Go get the others.
The scream
no,
has
I'm not leaving you. I
the
shout.
scream,
Scream.
the scream has definitely summoned the others. No
Oh
worries.
yeah, he's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, you
Okay.
pull back the sheet, and you like push him onto his back, and
Same sort of thing.
No, his chest is solid. However, everything from the belly button down is gone.
Wait, now it's the reverse.
He woke up with legs and he went to sleep and he ain't got no legs. What the fuck
I
is
shove
happening?
Atlas out
This
into the
is
hallway.
why. This is why cannibals cannot 69. You get this.
Not in front of my TV. Not in front of my TV.
I shouldn't
I-
laugh,
I-
but it's fucking funny.
You fucking bastard.
I go beep 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 and I reverse out of the room and I tell Athelstan because he and Keelik seem to be buddies and I'm like body dead dwarf bartender dead red like I'm just like spinning out the straightest most fire rap.
I'm just imagining like you just acts like off kilter, just like numing down the hallway. Ah!
I run
The physics
outside,
are
cast
broken and I'm just like
prestidigitation.
ragdolling across the hall.
Sorry,
Atlas-
Baelish, what are you doing?
I run outside, cast prestidigitation, and cause a shower of sparks to fly up.
Okay, yeah, no problem. So you send up this signal flare, and it takes a moment, but the pyre that's on the outer wall just directly across from the inn lights up higher, sends more fireworks into the sky, and turns blue.
We need a witness.
And then more
He-
explosions go off around the fort, and all of the pyres turn blue.
What happened? We need a witness because we are so far the only people who knows this person is dead. What the fuck happened?
Ah!
Oh, for fuck's sake! He goes downstairs and drags I don't know if he'd be able to drag Harold.
Both
How
super
heavy is
wasted
Harold?
anyways. They're not going to be any help.
They need a witness.
Okay, but they're drunk. They're not going to be any help.
There were guards outside, right?
Wandering, yeah, there wasn't anybody posted outside.
Ulrich, who had you anything? Has anything?
Not that I've seen.
There's
I've
another
only.
fucking dead body upstairs.
Oh, great.
At this point, the whole town is gonna be laying down.
I've been sitting down here the entire time with Drunken Drunker over here.
I'd like to check on Drunken Drunker.
Sure. So you go check on Old Harold, who is seated at the bar, and he's like hugging like a little mini keg, and he's got like a straw in it, and he's just kind of.
Does Lesser Restoration clear drunkenness?
Yeah, it's poison
Yes.
and disease.
Yes, it does. And you go check old Greg, and old Greg is incapacitated. You can
'Cause
make a
that's
medicine
literally-
check if you like.
Well, no, because Athelstan was just gonna cast Lesser Restoration on Old Harold.
On Old Harold? Okay. Casting Lesser Restoration on Old Harold, he kind of blinks a couple times and like the drunk
Athelstan
fog.
takes the slides the drink out of his hand. I need you at your he's signing. I need you to pay attention.
Okay.
I'm sure they did not see anything.
What
They're too
happened
drunk.
tonight?
Keelik
Who
went and gave the half elf food,
Okay, and
And then-
after that,
didn't come back, so I helped
While you-
myself.
I see that while you were helping yourself, who came in and who went out?
You guys left. And then
Uh-huh.
you came, and then you left again. How did you leave again?
What?
You
Give it
left.
We are what you call the stealthy fox.
You left, and then you came from the and left again.
Yes. Yes, we did. Keep going.
And then he points to Alaric, came and sat down, and then everything got really fuzzy.
Sniff the drink.
Smells like whiskey.
Is it good whiskey?
No.
Normal drink fuzzy or different fuzzy?
Is this like your regular drunk?
I was very happy. And you have made me not happy. Now give me my drink back.
You have severe issues, my friend. You should probably talk to
That
somebody.
is my business. Give me my drink.
All right. You can't remember anything.
I
Touch
told
it.
you everything.
When it was fuzzy, touch, taste, smell,
whiskey.
feeling.
Whiskey.
Did you feel? I know you can feel the stairs when people walk up and down the stairs. I know you can feel it. I can feel it.
Sometimes.
I can dig into his bucket and see.
I could do that as well.
You seem to be running in circles. I could dig in there. Baelish could.
Oh, this place is gonna be full of guards any
Baelish
second
could help
now.
me.
Go for it. And he sits down. Keli!
I'll detect thoughts on him, and I'll just jump right in.
Okay.
Athelstan will be like, we're going to see if he's going to see if
Hey,
he can see.
question. If he's charmed, would he just let me in?
Yeah, he probably wouldn't resist.
But they're both concentration spells. Velash, can you cast the charm person?
But
I can't do the charm.
if you
Okay, I will charm him, and then you bust in. I will tell him to open to you like a flower, my friend.
So
Can we do that?
Can they be? Oh
Sure.
wait, no. Yeah, we established they could be charmed.
I'll cast charm person.
And Baelish is detecting thoughts.
If he ends up being charmed.
And I'll just say
Okay.
you're going to let my friend here take a peek. We're
We're
worried
going to-
that all your drinking has hurt your head.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he failed his save, so he is charmed by you.
Which spell was it? Charm person?
Yeah.
It's
We already
not a concentration.
established. Oh, sorry.
Charm person
It-
doesn't require concentration?
Nope.
Okay. Then fuck you.
Then
Well,
you
that
can do
means
it
we're
yourself
not
if you
all
want to.
wasting spell slots.
I mean, Velish, if you want to get into his brain, you go right ahead. I don't want to take that pleasure away from you, my friend.
Insight check on Valish.
So is Baelish digging in then?
Yes.
Okay. So, with Dez kind of convincing him to just let you in, he does. He doesn't resist. And you get this sort of like muddled decade. The guy has not had a sober day in the last 10 years.
Valish comes out very drunk.
You can tell that right now he's very pissed off that he's been made sober. Not happy whatsoever at the interrogation when he didn't do anything. He doesn't even know what's happening. Why are you guys bothering him? He just wants to sit and drink, and that's it. But as for the memory you're digging for, where you're looking at the specific area of time when he said things got fuzzy, there's not a whole lot there. It's just fuzzy. Just him kind of huddled over his drinking. At one point, you can sort of see in your mind's eye that he kind of glanced over at Harold and
Thought
then
this
went
was
back to his
Harold,
drink.
wasn't it?
Or, Greg, sorry, old Greg.
Okay.
And then went back to his drink.
Was there peripheral there?
Yeah, pretty much. He just kind of like glanced to see if he was still there, and then that was it.
Who else was in the room that you saw?
You saw Alaric in that sort of mental vision too.
Anything?
Not really.
Athelstan's going back upstairs.
He's really pissed that he's not drunk right now.
Well, he can get pissed about being pissed. And he went and
Pet his
Athelstan
hair.
goes upstairs.
I'm gonna pet his hair.
Why are you petting me?
I think you like it.
Yeah. Only because we're friends.
You like it. I know. We're good friends. For a little while longer. Have your drink. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't
okay,
need to
thanks.
listen
And
to
he,
that big, scary man. You
pulls
do
the
what you
keg
want.
back and starts drinking again.
Well, Athelstan definitely gave that back.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave it back, and he's like, but he's gone upstairs.
In
to check
fact,
with Keelan.
let me go and pour you another one, and I'll go behind the bar.
Okay. He
I could get.
slides the keg
Wait a minute.
back
Does
to
this
you.
guy talk, or is he signing?
He's signing.
Ah, shit.
I'm sure
Okay.
I'm sure Valish would be, or Gabriella would be kind enough to help.
Yeah. Gabriella can help you with
I
translating.
could just. Yeah.
He's gonna
even more
sign
awkward,
back
though.
at you.
That's even more awkward as I'm stroking his hair. He's saying to someone else, "What the fuck?"
Okay, so Athelstan, you're heading back to the staff room?
Yeah, heading up to check on Keelan.
Okay, so Keelan, what have you been doing?
Just looking for any kind of clues, any sort of anything that might help me figure out what this is. And if that doesn't work, I've got something else that I want to try, but
Okay, make an investigation check.
Was he sleepy, baby?
investigation.
Okay. So obviously the body has been bisected. Pretty much everything from the intestines down is gone. And not just the guts, the legs, the feet, all of that is gone. The room, other than that, is exactly how you guys saw it last time. Nothing has changed. And counter to the way Kilek's face looked, he looks like he's asleep still.
Okay. Very weird.
Very odd. At this point, Athelstan joins you.
I would point that sort of out to Athelstan. Let him know, the wounds are different, for one, and this one looks like they're at peace, whereas the other one looked extremely upset.
Well, now
Which, could just be that they got caught in their sleep, but still.
Well, now somebody. Keelek saw it.
Okay.
He didn't. Well, given the fact that now somebody is out, something or somebody is out there with most of a torso and what seems to be a lower half. This is. I feel like it can't be random.
No.
I don't want to say
For
flesh
sure.
golem, but I'm starting to think flesh golem.
That's what they call Valish.
This is like
flesh.
At this point, I'm starting to wonder if it's just going to be something turning it into a ghost wearing a dead guy.
Alaric would have followed these guys up, and he after seeing this, he would have asked if there was anything unusual about the other corpse, then we might compare it to this one.
Don't forget the
I would
ecto. Awesome. Look for
tell-
the ecto.
Olivia
Yeah.
had no throat. Keelek had no torso. What's the dwarf's name again? Hang on, I wrote it down.
Dwarfy.
Dwarfy
Afi, during
McDwarface.
this, how many rooms are upstairs? We're discounting the one that everybody else is.
So discounting the staff bedroom,
Yes.
5, and then a separate bathroom.
Could I roll a d6 to determine what room I went into if we just wanted to you arbitrarily number them in your head? Because Alice was told to get out because he was screaming. So I'm just going to say he just stumbled into a random room.
Well, your room is like right beside the staff room. The one you're
He's
sharing
hysterical.
Yeah.
He's hysterical.
It's the next set of doors. So you probably would have gone into that one.
Okay, I'm in my room.
Sly comes and joins you and just kind of like...
She's not also...
She's okay-ish.
I'm not okay. I've seen some stuff, you know.
I know.
But this is a lot all at once after doing a puppet show.
It is a lot. Are you okay?
Not really.
It's okay. And she like gives you a hug around the shoulders.
How is Jenny and the what the fuck is the other one that can talk's name? Victor, how are they after seeing 2 dead bodies?
They didn't see anything because you have them pretty well bundled up on your saddle.
So they just hear me screaming about it.
Whoa, is it okay?
What's going on?
It's not okay.
Dad,
I'm not
what's the matter?
okay. He's in his emo phase right now. He's just hiding.
A little bit.
Yeah. He just wants to he can't lay down on his front like, you know, y'all can, so he just takes a pillow and just kind of puts his face into it right
horses
now.
Can lay down.
But you know when you just lay on your bed like a noodle?
It's like
yeah, so he's gonna hug the pillow and just kinda he's not built for this, y'all.
Fly's just petting Atlas's hair and trying to soothe him.
It's helping a lot.
Okay.
Meanwhile, y'all can deal with the problem.
Alright, dealing with the problem. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, I was trying to get information, and then that whole thing happened.
Information from who?
From Keli and Alison and whoever was there. I'm trying to compare the 3 that we know of dead bodies.
Yeah, explain what I found.
Check for puncture marks. There weren't any on Keli.
Is there any...
Would you have...
Any what?
Was there any ectoplasm on this guy?
My love?
Seems to be some around the bed. Not on him.
Around the bed, but not upon the body. Olivia was missing her throat.
Missing
her
the throat?
Her trachea, her esophagus. Keli was missing everything from the neck down to the waist. Volmar is now
Point of
missing
order, Keli was also
waist.
missing his esophagus and his tongue.
Somebody's trying to build a damn body.
I didn't want to say flesh golem. I really didn't want to.
And I have a feeling since it's ectoplasm, it's probably the goddamn banshee I saw in the east over the ocean earlier.
You saw her?
Yeah, I showed her to the guards, and they just oh, she's normally showing up there every so often, so I didn't think much of it. God
it's the
damn
banshee.
But
it's the banshee.
But you aren't in the room.
But
no, it's pasta. I was saying pasta.
But what is it sending?
Banshees make ectoplasm?
Yeah, wasn't that determined from the roll?
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're spiritual, and ectoplasm is...
Banshee, ghost, ice maiden.
Okay.
Wraiths, spirits. Anything, not completely corporeal.
Okay.
But it has to be something benign enough to be able to get through these blessings that they apparently have everywhere.
That are strong enough to bypass them altogether.
Exactly. But apparently the Banshee has not entered these walls in all these years. The only thing that's changed about this place is that we're here now. So something is here, or someone, and she wants it.
Or somebody started letting her in.
And we just happen to be here at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ulrich's gonna make an Arcana. Can I make an Arcana check to figure out what could be what he would know about what would need parts of bodies for.
Sure, you can make an Arcana check.
And is there any blood trail leading away from the bed, or does it
next
just
question.
disappear?
Make a survival check for that. As for your Arcana check, Alaric, the aforementioned flesh golem is definitely on the list. There are other type things where body parts can be used to create or feed certain creatures. That's just an assumption on your part, though.
He's having flashbacks of that giant amorphous zombie.
If the Baba Yaga shows up in yet another one of my campaigns, I quit.
I promise you it is not the Baba Yaga because she was already killed in Barovia.
Excuse the fuck out of me?
Yeah, they killed her in Amorius Coursers.
Oh, they're unlocked, yeah.
Like, Exter. She did.
And in the Shrek universe.
Yep.
Somebody.
She's still alive in the Deadlands universe.
Yes, she is.
Keeley looks at Athelstan and gets kind of a very uncomfortable look on her face, but she says, "Tomorrow morning, I could communicate with one of these people. I can't do it right now, but I could tomorrow."
You want to speak with the dead?
I was going to ask.
I could do it tomorrow. I don't like to do that, but I can.
Only
They'll be
you
able to
speak
talk.
with them? Does
Well, this
guy
guy's
still have-
intact, right?
Does he have his tongue?
Yes.
Yeah, he.
So I could talk to this one.
Yeah,
But he
but by the
wouldn't
look
know.
on his face, he didn't know who killed him.
But he wouldn't know. Either Keelek or Olivia will know. They're both missing their tongues.
Do you have to have
But
your
they don't.
tongue
I mean,
to
granted, they wouldn't
work?
talk anyway, they'd sign. They both have their arms.
Does Keelek have his arms?
Yeah, it was just his innards.
Oh, okay. It was just like, okay.
Just the inside goop.
Okay, so you said that their tongue was missing, but is their jaw intact?
Yes. From your
So
medicine
it would
check, because
still
you
work.
rolled really, really well on your medicine check, you knew
You cut out,
that...
sweetie. I'm sorry.
Oh. Hello?
There, now I can hear you.
Hello. So from your medicine check earlier, when you were investigating Keelek's body, you know for sure that when everything was kind of scooped out, the hand kind of went up, grabbed the esophagus, dislodged the tongue, and pulled it all
Just
out.
yanked it.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as their mouth is intact,
Their mouth is intact.
yeah, then I can use this on Keelek.
Doesn't have a tongue, though.
Doesn't say anything about a tongue. It just has to have it must still have a mouth.
Okay.
And then the mouth.
Also, he couldn't
their mouth
speak
is their
anyway.
hands.
He could speak.
Yeah, the deaf can speak. Just we haven't heard any of them speak. Well, heard. They spoke, but like with their hands. With sign. Okay.
I can't do it tonight. I have to sleep.
Well, you better go now because this place is about to start swarming with guards.
Yeah, have guards
There's
shown up yet?
one thing that I want to do
Yes.
right before we go to sleep.
We need
All
to
right.
not be directly in this room. It looks bad enough already. We need to make room for the folks who are going to want to come in here and investigate.
Yep.
Okay.
We need to
Keeley's gonna
leave the door
then
open.
I'm gonna go to
sure.
my room and wait.
Okay. So,
Question.
Did
What's up,
either of us
Atlas?
get something from those survivals?
no, those survivals were garbage.
Okay.
Be an
could-
average roll.
Like,
Fuck
12 was not
5.
garbage, but okay.
Would somebody like Atlas? Could he just like use shape water to kind of like wash his glove and wash his face after crying so much?
Yeah, you
There's
can
a
do that.
bathroom.
I think there may be somebody in your party that has prestidigitation. Maybe they can
There
help
is,
you.
but yeah, do you want to help me? I'm like covered in like snot and tears and just a
Didn't
little
you
bit of
buy
blood.
a wand of
Yeah.
prestidigitation?
I did.
Yeah.
Didn't you buy 5 of them?
No, that was me.
Oh,
I need to wipe my own ass somehow in this campaign. I cannot.
You chose a centaur.
I did. Does Keeli press
Horses
the
don't wipe their ass; they just poop.
Can you press?
Now I can't get the image of a horse dragging their butt on the carpet.
Like Ginger does. Can I get a prestidigitation on my boy? Either Valish or Keeli.
Sure, I use my wand that I have for that.
Okay,
I say thank you.
You feel better. Feel
It's
clean.
a thing! Oh my god! It's a Clydesdale!
Can you send me a picture of that, Cedar?
Oh my god.
Or put it in the active session?
It's just a big, huge fucking Clydesdale dragging his ass across the field! I can't!
What did you like? Horse butt scoot?
Hang on a second, I'll drop it in the active session chat. I can't.
God.
I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Effie.
Okay,
Go
are
ahead
you
with the
sure?
murder.
Are you okay? Can we continue with the serial killer storyline? Or are
I'll
you too
mute
busy?
myself while I cackle.
Okay. So while Keeli and Athelstan and Alaric, you guys are up in the staff room. The rest of you are in the tavern. Old Harold is doing his level best to get himself wasted again. And the guards come in after being summoned and the lights, the pyres being turned blue. The guards kind of look at you and they're like, really? You guys again?
They have
Yeah,
been
that's what
always
they-
you guys.
I was told to come to the inn.
You aren't there. You're up in the staff room. It's everybody else.
We left the room.
Yeah, I was descending the steps at this point.
Okay. So, Atlas, you're in the bedroom with Sly. Valish, you're in the tavern still with Gabriella and Dez?
No, he came up with us.
Oh, he
Came
came up.
upstairs.
So Dez and Gabriella, you guys are in the tavern. Or did Dez go back to your room?
I'm working the night shift as the bartender now.
Okay. All right. So
Taking all the
Gabriella is
tips.
helping you translate and like writing it down so it doesn't have to be like ridiculous. Nobody's like ordering anything. You've given old Harold what he wants. When the guards arrive, they see you and they're like, and then Des, give me a
I'll be
perception check.
Be like, listen, gentlemen, we have already paid our protection racket. You can go somewhere else.
Gabriella just does not translate that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think she would. She'd just be looking at Des like, you're an idiot.
Maybe she is looking
Why?
at this like,
Awesome.
that is the most gorgeous drow I have ever seen in my life. And I
Yeah.
will remind you that it was my idea to take her. Take is not the right word. To
No,
free
it's
her.
not. Free her.
from these
Rescue her
slavers.
from the prison that she was in before she was eaten by werewolves. Yes.
So she kind of owes me.
No.
Owes me enough not to hate me, for God's sake.
No, she doesn't hate you.
I know, but that's what was being implied.
No, she doesn't hate you.
I'm a lovely man.
You are.
I know.
So Des, as you watch the guards come in, they kind of like regard old Harold, kind of glance over at old Greg, and then look at old Greg again, and you
I'll
see
smile
their
to them
nostrils
and-
flare.
Oh. I'm going to smile to them and point at the tip jar on the counter.
And then the guard goes over to old Greg and pulls him back. So he's sitting upright. Jaw gone. Eyeballs gone.
What the hell?
His nose has been torn off. And
What?
you can
When?
see
I'm not there.
into the
What?
brain cavity, which is now empty.
What? Fuck what?
I
If only
checked,
I had actually tried to talk to him.
I checked the bottles. Like, what the fuck did I mix for him? That was quite a drink.
So the guard kind of and looks over at you and Gabriella again.
I take my bartender rag out and start cleaning the bar where his face was.
And between Gabriella and the guard, some frantic signing happens.
It wasn't me, officer. I'm innocent.
Swear to drunk officer, I'm not God.
And one of the other guards, moves over to you behind the bar and pulls out some manacles. And the rest of the retinue starts heading into the inn. Again, manacles being prepared.
Are we gonna be detained?
As they come towards the back bedroom where you guys are leaving and Sly and Atlas are crying.
We were already out.
Yeah.
You're walking down the hall, but you're coming from the murder site.
Athelstan was literally just going to stand outside of it and like...
Yeah, that's nice. That's not what they see.
Yeah.
So the guards come out and sign to you, you're under arrest, do not resist. You're under arrest, do not resist.
Athelstan will sign, we did not kill anybody. Something is going on here. Something is collecting body parts. We're trying to help. I will not resist. But we are trying to help.
You seem to be everywhere where you shouldn't be.
Because, as we have spoken with Lieutenant Gray, and before them, Olivia, we are trying to help.
You can take
Olivia,
it up with the Maiden.
Very well.
So they arrest you. Eli.
First time.
Arrested. Yes?
Okay.
No resist?
Yeah. No.
Atlas and Sly.
Atlas doesn't resist, but he also doesn't he like knows he's being arrested, but he doesn't know what they're saying to him.
Athelstan's gonna translate.
Yeah, I'm like,
do not fight them. We didn't do anything wrong.
Are they magical cuffs as they're putting them on? I just know.
They seem to be mundane.
Sly,
Okay.
do not fight them.
What are they doing with my plants?
They haven't even like registered your plants because it just looks like you've got blankets over your back.
Okay, that's fine then. As long as they're not touching my plants, I will not.
It's your rug.
You are relieved of your weapons. Valish. Resisting.
Oh, I like manacle play.
Of course he's not resisting.
Ooh.
The guard who like cuffs you is like cinches you up a little bit tighter.
Ooh.
Question: where can we see that they're putting our weapons?
It looks right now that they are just collecting them, and one of the guards is holding them.
Can I take note of the guard's face and the other guards' faces?
Sure.
If they still have their face by the time this is over.
They still have their faces for now.
In Dez's words, fuckers. But yes, I pay attention to their faces.
Dez, are you resisting arrest?
How many are downstairs with me at the moment?
There's 5 right now.
I am behind the bar, and there is an exit from behind the bar out of the inn, correct?
Nope.
There's no
There's
egress.
not a kitchen?
There is a kitchen. You don't know what's in there, though.
There's 5 of them?
Yep. Gabriella kind of looks at you, looks at the guards, looks at you again. Waiting for your signal.
Think what races are the people in here?
There's 2 humans, a gnome, another tiefling, And it looks like possibly another satyr.
Breeze.
It's not Breeze.
I'm just as they're coming to put them on me, I'll just, like, my crown maybe will start to glow a bit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna dump like a 5-charge sleep spell over the room.
All right, go for it. Roll your dice. I know Fantasy Grounds is frozen, so if you have physical dice, go ahead and roll those.
Is Fantasy Grounds frozen?
It is on my end.
Yeah, it kicked me out and then
It's fine on mine.
just sort of sitting.
So
Working on mine.
Weird.
Yeah,
Working
it's
on
fine.
mine.
All right, well, roll something and tell me what you got, because I can't see
yeah,
it right now.
I'm just double checking what the when you step this up, because for every charge I
You
use
have
out of
extra
crown,
D8 per level.
2d8.
Oh, 2D8?
2d8. So it's first I did 4. That's 8 plus the 5, so 13d8.
Okay.
Jeez.
Rolls 13.
Do we all have to?
Did it not?
No.
It didn't. It did not register on Fantasy.
Probably because it's frozen
That's
on my end and it's not going to push anything through. So.
I got some d8s here. I've got some d8s.
Okay. Math.
Sorry, give me just a moment.
No worries. Take your time. I will say that when your crown starts to glow, Gabriella gives it a faint look and then reaches into her coat and pulls out a small ball. Oh, it went through finally. It unfroze. So 54.
54 54 hit points of guards go to
Yep.
sleep. And it radiates out like to the, I think it goes to the lowest hit points first.
The lowest hit points and then up.
Yes. Keeping in mind that Gabriella and I are both elves.
Yep.
And I think we don't go sleepy.
You do not go sleepy sleep because you are immune to it. However, you see 3 of the 5 guards drop, and just as they drop, Gabriella throws down whatever she had in her hand. It immediately explodes. Smoke billows out everywhere. She reaches across, grabs your wrist, and tugs. Do you follow?
Absolutely.
Okay. She leads
I've been
you.
waiting for this, Gabriella.
Right into the sunset. Sunrise.
She leads you into the back kitchen, pulling open that door. You're out of the smoke pile, but it is coming in behind you, and you look down and you see a gnome dead on the floor. But you don't stop. You jump over her and push out the back door out into the town.
There is a back door? Fuck! You liar!
Nobody ever looked or investigated the exterior of the inn. You went to the back of the inn and saw windows. You did not go to the back of the kitchen, which is
Kitchen is
actually
in
on the
the
north wall. You were on the west
Fine.
wall.
Fine. Fine.
So
Okay.
Gabriella drags you outside, slams the door shut, glances at you.
Before she does that,
Mhm.
if I have time to like just flick the fingers and throw, I'm gonna darkness the kitchen.
Sure. Sounds good. You do it. You can do it. Cast off darkness. You're outside now. The door's closed. What are you doing?
We're running.
Where are you running to?
I don't know, wherever we can run to in this fucking town. Like, not out into the street, because there's probably more guards that way.
Probably.
So we're going down the alleyway.
All right. So heading down the alleyway, you slip through a couple of backyards between
I will also
houses.
cast mage armor as I do this.
Okay, not a problem. So you go, and you find yourself breaching onto a street. You see the docks to the south of you, and to the north of you, more houses.
I look at her and I like point to the docks. Like,
Let's go.
We'll head to the docks.
This
All
is
right.
where they get away and sail off into the sunrise.
Come sail away. Come
sail away.
Heading to the docks, you see that there are a couple of guards kind of just wandering about, so I need, if you're being stealthy, stealth checks.
Totally being stealthy. Not really good at that, but I'm gonna be it anyways.
You have
I
any
do
inspiration left?
Yeah, I do have inspiration. So if this do you want me to spend it now or?
You can roll at advantage if you want to spend your inspiration.
Spend it.
Okay. So you and Gabriella almost disappear into darkness as you run towards the docks. You slip by the couple of guards that are just sort of walking and watching, and there is a boat there. You are welcome to board it, or you can go to the end of the docks and start swimming. That seems to be your only two options.
Are there any boats that look like they're...
There is one boat.
Mm-hmm.
It is a large ship. Not large, it's medium size. It's like just like a shipping vessel.
They talked shit about Barovia earlier, don't forget.
He wasn't there.
He was there, he was casting
yes,
ritual.
He was.
He was
That's
there.
right.
Is there a instead of that, is there a warehouse nearby maybe?
There is
Like
the
somewhere
warehouse
that
that's
they
right on the
sold.
dock. However, the guards are
There's
like,
only one?
there's only one. It's just a small town. They don't need like a whole warehouse district.
I'm just gonna like whisper to her. I'm gonna be like, if
I don't know what you
I'm
said.
assuming,
because it
I
cut
don't know
out.
what you said. No, I stopped talking. I'm assuming
Okay.
she speaks Drow. So just in case we're overheard, but I don't think we're gonna be overheard. But I like speak quietly. I'm like, we can hide on the boat. Does she look like she understands Drow?
Yep.
I'm like, we can hide on the boat. I guess it's undercommon I'm speaking.
Yeah, you're on the con. That's what I figured you were speaking.
I'm worried the boat will leave while we're hiding.
We can't leave them behind. It's what she signs to you, and she kind of like mouths it too, hoping you get what
I
she's
think
saying.
you're saying no go. I don't want to leave them behind either. I don't really like them, but at the same time, like I don't want bad things to happen to them.
I like
don't
them.
think. Okay, I don't think they killed anybody.
Did you kill someone?
Why would you say that? Of course not. I didn't kill anybody.
Just saying.
I didn't kill anyone.
You appeared, and then people started dying.
That's fair.
No judgment.
A little bit. I can see it in your eye, but that's okay. Let's just hide somewhere for fuck's sakes.
Warehouse. Or
Okay.
we can go outside the walls. There's a little bit of a space here we could go through.
I don't think that's a good idea. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay. So you slip into the warehouse. I'm just going to keep your stealth checks from what you had before.
Okay.
The warehouse is
If
empty.
need be, I have minor illusion. I can do like the Obi-Wan thing where the guards are like there and I go make a noise over there and then we jump through the window.
A
Yeah,
noise.
sure. I like it. So you do the minor illusion. You show somebody like ducking very obviously behind on the other side of the warehouse, and a couple of the guards start moving. And you and Gabriella go into the warehouse. It is in complete disarray. There's this area in one corner that's covered in like bloody hay. And there's like this sort of makeshift ramshackle fence around it, but it's been like pushed apart and thrown apart. There is a keg on its side with a bunch of dirty glasses around it. And then there's like just warehouse stuff, like sacks of food and
There was a crate of aubergines.
The
There was
blood is disconcerting.
Yep,
they
it's
do
red
here?
and green.
yeah, it looks like there's the dried red, and then there's this sort of green ichor Green
Like, are
black
they
ichor.
gutting fish in here or something? Does she? Like, I don't know what that is, but I think it's safe in here. I'll move back in amongst the crates and that and see if there's anywhere that looks like safe. Because we're probably gonna have to sleep in here tonight.
Yeah.
So
So you move into sort of like the northern area, and you see that there's a ladder going up into sort of like a spacing on the word, but like the second level of a barn.
yeah, like a loft.
Loft.
Hey,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't think of the word.
It's okay.
So up into like a loft area where there appears to be more storage.
Des motions to her and then climbs up.
All right. Gabriella does some like dope parkour shit and beats you up there.
I'm intimidated by that physical display, but I don't let on.
I am both frightened and aroused.
She's not really a gnome. You're not my type, but okay.
Shit happens.
I know. Mistakes were made. I really don't need a relationship right now. I have a lot going on.
She's very confused about what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not talking to her. I'm just sort of talking.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
She just gives you a look and frowns.
I
And
found
then-
somewhere comfortable, and I sort
Yeah.
of roll up my cloak and just kind of lean into it.
Yeah, she finds some like padding. There's some like empty sacks and stuff that
Sacks
you
of
can use.
cotton.
Yeah. Just some
And
sacks and stuff that you can use
flour.
to sleep on and cover yourselves with so you're not freezing.
Yeah, sleep on
It's
the
a
sacks.
warehouse. There's no heating.
And I'll be like, I think it will take a couple days to process them. If they're going to kill them in the square or something, that will happen in a day or two. And then we will have to try to break them out, I think. But otherwise, we'll just wait and see what they do. If your friend with the boat comes, then maybe we can leave on the boat.
We're not leaving them behind, Thesaurus.
I don't like how you sign my name. There's a lot of middle finger. I don't know what you're saying.
What's the symbol for D?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
D? And stupid?
So this
I'm-
is K, and this is Athelstan's sign for Keli.
Yeah,
And that's
so
stupid.
yeah.
I don't
This,
think
this
that-
is dumb.
Or crown.
This is a sign for dumb.
What's the sign for
Ooh.
crown?
Oh yeah, maybe I just mistake
it-
that. Okay, yes.
No,
yes.
hang on. Pretty sure
We-
it's similar.
We really
I'm pretty
don't
sure
need to
it's
figure out how
that.
she mocks me.
I-
She just mocked me.
Yeah, she did mock you a little bit.
That's fine.
There you go.
You just do
Oh,
it with
fuck
one.
her.
It's your
D
name.
crown. D
We need to go
crown.
back.
Yes, we do, but give it a minute.
I don't think I would have had my spell book. I think we need to go back.
You would have had your spell book.
Okay, fuck it. Then
I find it
sleep.
very unlikely that you would go anywhere not directly with it.
I give my little eyeball a kiss,
He's probably got it like on his wallet chain.
and I go to sleep.
Okay. Gabriella sits up for a little bit, just kind of listening.
Well, technically, we trance, right?
Yeah, you trance, but she doesn't trance
Would the half
right
elves
away.
do that?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Okay, so the rest of you have been arrested. And you
You have to
are
say it with that tone of voice.
you've been arrested, bitch.
It's a hard knock life.
Wouldn't be the first
For us.
time.
And you are escorted to the fort. And as you're walking, you can see people kind of like peeking out of their windows, like from behind their curtains, watching you be paraded down to the fort. You're led inside and sat down at the sort of long table that was right there in the main foyer. And the room for Mother's Maiden, the door opens, and the large Loxodon emerges. And you feel that sort of tap in your brain of them requesting consent to make sure it's okay to speak to you.
I consent.
I have nothing to add.
Sure.
What what have you done to my city?
Athelstan, and we tell her. And she knows that we're not lying because she is there.
She's not detecting thoughts. She's just
I know.
communicating with you telepathically.
She's
If it will
also
make things easier, I can cast a spell that will make us tell the truth.
You
I won't
speak a
resist.
Zone of truth. Yes.
Yes.
I will not resist.
I will fail that.
I will not resist. I am already arrested.
And he kind of
There's
looks
no
at, he
point
kind of
in
like squints at
resisting.
Keli really quick, and he's like, "Don't take it too far." Actually, no, I don't have. It only
Raises an eyebrow at him,
it only
like
compels me to tell the truth. I don't have to speak to you.
That's right.
That's true.
You
Okay.
can-
He's just being his regular self.
What's your DC?
uh, which oh crap. Where's that on here again? I forget.
If there's a cast button, you can just click that.
Okay. Hold on.
Doesn't have to be on Zone of Truth. It can be on anything that has a save.
Athelstan did tell her about what they had experienced the night before too. Don't forget that.
Yes.
I mean,
she
tell
is-
them.
Excuse me.
She is. They are aware of that.
I don't.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom
Oh,
modifier.
there we go. 15.
15? Okay.
Yep.
So as you cast this spell, and they watch you very closely to make sure that you don't do anything hinky.
He keeps his hands on the table.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, for sure.
The
only weird thing that happens is that her eyes turn black and her halo starts to glow. That's the only thing that happens.
Yeah. They do resist your spell, and you are aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going on faith that the rest of you have resisted.
Have not resisted?
Have not resisted, sorry.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say,
yeah.
I was like,
yeah, for sure. Like Keli fails on purpose, and
They'd have no way of knowing if you failed or not because only the caster knows that.
yeah.
So you could still lie. if
Yeah.
you resisted.
Yeah.
Just
No.
saying.
Athelstan won't resist.
It's got nothing to hide.
Then I had.
Okay.
Good.
Tell me what happened in your words.
Blah!
Word vomit.
Word vomit. So you...
Athelstan is extremely detailed.
Yeah. So you go
Then
over...
Then I went to the fighting ring. We were going to gather some information, and then...
And he trails off. Keli, you pick up and start
Pick
saying...
up where he left off.
Yeah. The guards came in, we ran because we didn't want to be arrested for being at an illegal fight ring. And then, I ingratiated myself to the guards because of my history with military. Blah, 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 blah.
You pulled rank? Damn.
Her symbol has been out this whole fucking time.
Yeah, I know.
Like since she got back, she usually doesn't have it out, but she had it out for that.
Just whip it out.
Yep.
Yep.
You don't want to get in a dick measuring contest with me because mine are all bigger than yours and I've got a drawer full of them.
That's a lot.
Athelstan stops. He's like, ew, 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 ew. I cannot know that. I cannot know that. As far as I am concerned, you are completely smooth. Disgusting.
You are a doll down there. There is nothing.
Oh God.
Anyways, don't be gross.
The maiden listens to everything that you say, and again is trusting on good faith that you didn't resist the spell.
Mm-hmm.
None of you.
I did not resist. I'm
Well,
arrested.
I probably tried to resist. Who knows?
We heard a large bang and saw the fireworks go off, and we
Just
figured we
word
could help.
vomit.
Went over to the scene.
We're thinking flesh
resisted.
golem. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
We're thinking flesh golem or devourer.
A devourer who eats flesh.
I'm not familiar with a devourer, but a flesh golem I am aware of.
Well, all the people who have shown up dead are all missing body parts.
So I have been told, yes.
They've basically got enough parts to make something that could stand, consume, have
They
a
don't have
heartbeat.
arms.
Well, apparently there was a dead gnome outside of the.
Oh, we don't know that.
We don't
Yeah,
know that
but-
part yet.
Is very unfortunate that you have been tangled up in such a thing. I understand that there were 2 elves with you. Where are they?
No fucking clue.
No
Last-
idea.
Bar.
No
I saw
idea.
them. They were down in the bar in the tavern.
Would we have walked through the smoke bomb?
It was
You
smoke,
would have
yeah.
walked through the lingering smoke bomb, and darkness spell would have been like sort of out at the sort of back end of the tavern behind the bar.
When Athelstan saw that, he's just like, great. No fucking idea. They probably got scared and ran.
That is unfortunate. If they could have been here, they could have answered for themselves.
Mm.
I was told
I would
this-
be able to. My only note about one of them is that she has been in chains before, and it cost her her ability to speak, and she was tortured. So I don't personally blame her for not wanting to be in chains again.
That is understandable.
That's what I've
And
gathered, at least.
The other one.
No idea. He showed up. Yeah, he showed up today. I don't know.
No,
Apparently, these guys do. Kind of weird, but we're kind of weird too.
He seems a bit different than he used to be before he showed back up. So.
Oh, did he not used to talk to people that you cannot see?
No.
Oh, he used to, but he used to also not screw everybody in the area over, including himself. But now it just seems he does it on principle.
He screwed you over in the past 24 hours?
I said everybody.
Hmm.
Very well. Well, hopefully my guards find them or they surrender and can be interrogated.
Mm.
I am going on faith that you are not lying to me, given your spell. I know it can be resisted, as you are aware I have resisted such a spell.
I'm aware.
We'll release them, and a couple guards come over and remove your shackles, give you your weapons back. Atlas, your plants were unmolested. They're fine.
They touched them?
No, they didn't touch them. I said unmolested.
Unmolested.
When they
Listen-
take the shackles off of Athelstan, he's like, later. For the... Now is not the time.
I asked Jenny and Victor if they're okay.
Yeah, we're fine. What's happening?
I don't know.
Valish, the one that shackled you comes back and gives you an eyebrow and unshackles you.
Do we notice that?
We didn't get to have any fun in these.
Yeah, it's not subtle.
Athelstan's like,
Wink.
Eli
he's
looks at-
okay with that.
Yeah.
That? It's like, yeah,
Eli
you
looks
do-
at
you do you.
Mother's Maiden, and she says, Are you a seer of kind?"
My visions are limited, but yes, I can see sometimes.
May I have a word with you then before we leave?
Of course. Privately, I assume.
Yes.
Away from your friends?
Eli?
I'll just look at Athelstan. It's okay.
Right.
It's just something she might be able to help me with.
Come with me, child. We will see what we can do to help.
Okay.
And
She goes,
They lead you into their sort of chamber, private chamber, and the rest of you feel that sort of mental connection drop.
Okay.
What is it that can be done?
Can you throw everybody in the cone of silence?
Yeah, absolutely.
Damn it! I don't
Cone of
rewatch
silence.
episodes.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be
Satan.
right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is my move.
It can be more than your move. We have done
Well, this
other
is
cones
my
of
move.
silence.
This is my move.
Alright, so they're in the cone of silence.
Okay, so she takes out, it's an old beat up deck of cards that she had when she was in the war.
Okay.
And she holds them out and she says, I'm hoping that maybe you can assist me. I haven't done this in many years, and I would like to cast augury.
Okay. Alright, now that gives you a result of wheel and woe, correct?
Yeah,
Or
wheel,
or
woe,
or both.
and both. Yep.
Okay. And what is your question to the gods?
I feel like I'm bumbling around blind. I don't know where my connection to the gods lies anymore. I need help if I'm to help with this. I don't know what to do. Some kind of guidance
What action
from
did you wish to
whoever.
take?
I would like to track this entity, whatever is causing this. And if they can help me, I won't resist this time.
Very well. She takes the cards from you and shuffles them pretty thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, you have the Abdur card upside down. Let me just pull up my thing so I know exactly what that means.
What number is that?
4.
And you said Abjur?
Yep.
Okay.
Load.
And you said it was upside down?
It is upside down.
Okay.
This card. Hang on. Maybe on the wrong spot. So the fact that you have agreed to give me your cards so I can read them is a step in the right direction. This card indicates that you are allowing access to your higher self, to those beyond you. However, because it is upside down, tracking this entity will be very dangerous. You will find a great battle ahead. But, as you know, with these cards, they only indicate a possible result, not the actual result. I would be mindful of your friends, however. It is possible that you may lose someone. They very delicately refold the cards and give them back to you.
I don't suppose there's anywhere in town that person can get diamonds at this time of night.
Eli, I feel you have been honest with me since your arrival, and the Zone of Truth further both complicates and reassures that. I do not know if you succeeded or failed your own save, or if any of your friends who spoke lied. You do. I do not. In this good faith, I will give you a diamond. Only one. And you must use it however you see fit. But I ask if it is not used to return it. You can add one 300 gold diamond to your inventory. Is there anything else I may assist you with?
Unless you have some sort of guidance for me. I don't know what you can tell from me, but... And then she kind of reaches up and bends her halo.
You hear this sort of soft chuckle, and she... I know you are hurting. Not just in your heart, but your very soul. It is not an easy thing you deal with. I do not know the specifics. But if you allow yourself to dwell in that misery and hate, you may find yourself at a crossroads that will not end well if you follow that path.
I understand.
But I am no fortune teller. I can only partially dissect what is given to me.
Been a while since I've reached out at all, so any help is positive.
Of course. Allow the connection to take you where you need to go. Trust it. But be mindful of your family. Especially that big purple one. He seems like an idiot.
Yeah, he has his moments.
I feel like they all do.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Alright, well, off you go. Take your friends. I hope you find your elves. And, end
Okay.
whatever this is. I do not know where we can go from here.
Yep.
And they
Thank
show
you.
you out.
All right. Bring everybody back.
Unmuting and undeafening. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, we're back.
Hello, you're
Scared
back.
me.
Sorry.
So Keeley walks out of the room with purpose and just looks at Athelstan and says, "We need to find the others, and we need to go, and we need to go now.
Go
Like, we are going after this thing.
tonight?
Now.
Now?
Now."
I thought.
And
What happened?
Keeley looks determined in a way that you have not seen probably ever.
Okay, is this okay? All right. What's the plan?
We're gonna find the others, and then we're gonna go.
I mean,
We're gonna pick the
already
trail
here.
up. We're gonna find the two that are missing, and then we're gonna pick the trail up, and we're gonna go.
Without sleep.
Yep.
We will not be at our best.
I'm aware. But the course of action must be swift.
Okay. Kiss me, my love. No, I best save that.
Okay.
But I'm also severely wounded.
I can help with that.
That'd be just wonderful. I will allow you to touch me.
Oh, I don't need to touch you.
Oh, blah. Good.
And I'll cast Aura of Vitality, and every 6 seconds, you get 2d6 worth of healing.
Every
Yep.
6
From that
seconds.
spell.
Yep. All right. So yeah, within like a couple of rounds, you're fully healed.
Okay, I just wanted to roll just for funsies.
That's okay. You can roll for funsies.
Okay, I just rolled for funsies, but I'm gonna assume that I'm back up at full.
Yes,
Well,
you're up.
how long does this last?
A minute.
Lasts for a minute.
Ah,
So yeah, you're fine.
does it stack?
What do you mean stack?
I mean, stack.
That's a cool spell.
Oh, like if two people were to cast it at the same time? Yeah. I'd say
Yeah.
it stacks.
Yeah, because it's just a bonus action for me to go, you get this. You get this.
You're like Oprah.
And you get a heal. And
You
you
get-
get a heal. And you get a heal.
You get some hit points, and you get some hit points.
All right.
Okay, like he just like stands up a little straighter, just like kind of cracks his neck both ways, and he's like, "All right." Once more into the fray.
Eli. From your reaction, it sounds like you know what we're up against. Or what's coming.
I
at
have
least.
no idea what we're up against, but I know that we need to go and we need to go now.
Yeah, they're not necessarily one for elaborate planning. As in, we're walking.
All right. Where are you headed?
No idea.
So the first thing that Keeley would do would be to go to the inn and see if they can pick up some sort of fucking trail of those two yahoos so
Okay.
that we can find them.
I'm assuming
So
the
you're no
guards have
longer
found the dead
detained.
gnome.
Bitch, let me narrate.
Hello. I'm back.
Hello.
I shouldn't have
so,
eaten that burrito.
oh, buddy, I'm sorry.
Oh, honey.
Why do I do this to
You
myself?
I thought you ordered extra farts.
I did, and I didn't realize the consequences of my actions.
The consequences of your actions were very, very, very clearly laid out.
Yeah, they were very clearly defined.
So, returning to the inn, you see that there is a higher guard presence now, because the back kitchen door, which you see as you head back to the inn now that it's open and there's light kind of flowing out from inside of it, you see that there is a body covered with a sheet.
How big is this lump in the ground?
Small.
On the ground.
It is small.
Is that our
What
gnome?
did they get from this one?
Yeah, that's one of his questions. Like, is that our gnome? What is it? What is this one missing? Just in passing.
Are you trying to look, or are you trying to insert yourself into the investigation again?
Hi, sorry, but
Is this our gnome?
is that Genie? Ancient gnome?
I would
That
like
genie-
try to explain like
Colorful
as limitedly as Keeley can that like
Ask them
Mother's
about that.
Maiden sent us out.
Did she give us did she give us a favor or anything like that to show that we were legit, at least in her eyes for now?
No, because I'm dumb and forgot to ask.
Damn it! I
I
thought
need
that's
some-
Something.
Yeah, okay, so I would take out
You don't have to.
Athelstan's gonna know immediately when he sees it, but like Keeley takes out a diamond. A
Ooh.
very, very good diamond. And shows him.
Fucking hell.
And the guard kind of looks at it and has this sort of look of surprise. You know, Keeley, that the chambers that the Mother's Maiden is in, they're very smoky. So you did not see them remove this diamond from like their headdress and give it to you.
Yeah.
So they look at you, they see this, they see the sort of like casing it's in, and they're like, okay.
Yeah, and she just says,
And-
I'm sorry.
The guard brings you into the kitchen, and whoever wants to come see it is welcome to.
I think I've had enough stress for today.
Alice is gonna hang out with Alaric outside.
Okay. Sly is
Alex
with
has
you.
seen every dead body today.
And
Is it our gnome?
lifting the sheet, you do see Jeannie.
Just looking at the face. Fuck!
Fuck!
And
You just hear the Wonder Twins scream in the kitchen. Fuck, but it's Celestial.
Oh, Alice runs over and he sticks his
Jenny.
human half in, like he's like, what? And then he sees it,
As
and then he's
the-
like, ah!
as the sheet lifts further, you see that Jeannie's arms are missing.
Shit!
Alaric would have heard the double curse, and he could just kind of just tell what the hell they were saying. So he just slams his fist on the side of the wall, just like, "Damn it!"
Jeannie, and it's taken her arms. It now has a whole body.
Did it get a face somewhere?
It got half a face from old Gary.
Face
Right.
So
full
we're missing the other half of the face. Otherwise, they have a whole damn body. Damn it!
Well, they got a jaw, they've got eyes, they got a nose, and they've got a brain.
And a tongue.
And a
Question,
couple tongues.
Question: Does
So
it matter
they're
that
pretty
they're
much
all
good
from
to go.
different creatures? Because, for instance, Helix's torso is bigger, Jeannie's arms
Let's
small.
It's a
let's-
Frankenstein.
Let's not
The
go
T-Rex
forth on
is
that
gonna
line
have
of
small
questioning
arms.
Yeah.
as of right. You're not here.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
I don't know how it works, but I don't like it.
The big head.
Yeah,
Master,
you're definitely not
why?
gonna like it when we run into it too. So
Oh,
that'll
We
be fun.
great.
are gonna run into it, are we?
We're absolutely gonna run
Oh,
into
yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, at this point there is no way we're avoiding this fucker.
It's either a flesh golem or a mound of flesh or one of those gelatinous masses that is actually just flesh.
Oh yeah, was it the gibbering something or other?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Mouther,
about.
the gibbering
Oh,
mouther or whatever.
I'm
Ugh.
looking up what a
Cool.
gibbering
Oh.
mouth.
All I'm remembering is the freaking harvesters from Dragon Age. Ugh.
Yeah, those were nasty too.
Uh,
But
And with
anyways,
that, we're gonna end tonight's session because
just
No!
us all
I
yelling.
want to keep going.
no, it's late.
It's,
hours.
Yes.
bitches, I got work tomorrow.
Yeah,
So do
but
I.
you gotta work
Same.
tomorrow. So
We got sponsored, so we get paid tonight. Woo!
kind of. That's kind of
Back
how
chair.
it works.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to raid somebody. Stick around for that raid. The platinum pieces that you get from that and from watching us, thanks for watching, they go towards hindering or helping a person's day, one of the players or myself, or you can just keep getting the hydrate button
Like some
and
people
make
do.
us pee a lot, I guess. Like, I don't know, man. Whatever you want to do.
If you're into that.
Yeah, we are going to raid our new friend Duckburg, who is doing a 12-hour marathon today.
God.
So give
1
them
hour
some
marathon.
love when we get over there. And just a reminder, check out Canadian Dice. They are our sponsor for the night. They have given us a discount code that you can use to get some discounts on some dice. They
You
are
can make
very
them extra
pretty.
sharp.
They are very sharp. I have a set of superhero dice, and that D4 will cut you if you poke it.
Will
wrong.
ruin your weekend.
It will ruin your weekend if you step on it. You will have to
Or
go
you
to the
can,
hospital.
or
for
you
sure.
can ask him to file the edges down. He seems very versatile.
You could, but what's the fun in that? I want to reach into my dice bag and risk being stabbed.
It's like a mimic.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, it's like the
Maybe
world,
you'd like to be penetrated? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
the world's worst Legos.
Now I'm just thinking about that kind of thing is bludgeoning and piercing damage, and I'm upsetty.
Yeah, upsetty spaghetti. As well, we have released our Spooktober event. The lineup for that. It is
I'm gonna be
crazy.
dropping
It's
more.
26 days of streaming, 10 DMs,
26 days of spooks.
12-hour dungeon crawl to end it all off, and it is all raising funds for
Okay.
Extra Life. So if you got some spare cash, just throw it our way. We'd love that. Yeah, so stick around for the raid and thanks, everybody.
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Sorry. Wednesday, we are going to be on DM Jeremy's channel for the return of Howl of Carrion King, where hopefully we won't die again.
Again.
That never happened the first time around.
Almost died.
Remember?
Almost died.
It never happened. None of
Almost
that
died.
happened.
TPAK.
Friday, we'll be back here for Fixius 5. Saturday,
Yeah.
we're going to be over on Hampod's channel to do the Ocean's Elven underwater casino heist one-shot.
Peter.
It gets me.
Because why not?
It just makes me smile.
And then Sunday, we're back on DM Jeremy's channel for more AD&D. Cedar, what do you got?
What? You cut out there, baby. What?
Are you doing Thirsty Thursday or Terror Tuesday or Wine Down Wednesday?
So tomorrow is Tuesday. So yeah, we are doing Terror Tuesday. I had initially planned to do some Lost and Random, but came across a game that came out in 2020. It is called Visage. The trailer I watched for this game is absolutely terrifying.
No.
But it's just honestly I'm just trying to prepare myself to finally get up the guts to play Mortuary Assistant because I played through the demo and the demo was really scary. Yeah, come on over to Seat of the Barefoot over here on Twitch. We're on the Clock app too. On Wednesday, we're gonna chill the fuck out with a little bit of Animal Crossing, and then on Thursday, we gonna be a whole slut, and we gonna go and try and lay with some daddies on Dream Daddy, a dad-based dating simulator.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
That's
be
what
careful on Mortuary. No game is ever the same.
I know.
Yeah.
God, that just go and watch the clips on my channel. God,
Yeah, there's some wild shit on that game.
there's some wild shit.
So thanks again, everybody. We're hitting the raid now, so thank you again. We will see you hopefully on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Press the outro button.